Your sleepy witch has descended from the stars. Hello, hello, starshines. It is I, your sheepy, sleepy star caller, Eber. Welcome to October's media review. I see we're already causing chaos in in the chat. Hi, Rebel, you did call out the timing, and you know what? How about that? Let me say hello. My gosh, hold on. Okay, you can see. Hi, Kami. Hi, John. Hi, Zapu. Hi, Rebel. Hi, Wilty. Hi, Birdie. Hi, Cabbage. Hi, Yama. Hi, Zach. Hi, Eno. Hi. Oh, hold on. I can be your angle. You are very helpful, fun, and nice, and I miss hearing you play guitar. Very cozy. Hi, you Eno. I know this is technically, we're already in November, obviously, but with the end of October things, everything. Oh, text chat. Where are you? Hold on a second. Oh no! Oh no. I can have the Halloween chat pop up. Chat can't be behind it if we can't see it. Time for me to just cover it completely with my face. Don't even worry about it. Just kidding. You exist for real. You do actually exist for real, but why aren't you guys there? Oh! Okay, interesting. Why are you guys all weird? What a question. Why are you guys all weird? Okay. Any hoozles. Thank you, Eno. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Let me know if music too quiet or too loud, by the way, starshines. But yes, welcome to technically our October media interview. And I couldn't think of a title, so I just picked one of my favorite Girl in Red songs, which actually I received a vinyl pressing of for my birthday, which, yes, thank you. Hi, Pixel! Yeah. I'm all frazzled today. We're gonna ignore the real world and talk about fictional media for an amount of time before I go back to work. yeah, because we need it. And guess what? I took up one of Noton's recommendations that he talked about last month, so I'll get to hear the sleepy take on that. Hi. Pixel. Yeah, we're just gonna move on from that. No, it's a completely normal Wednesday. I went and got milk today from the farm. Yep. That's today. It's a Wednesday. It's a media review day. Oh, it's not the Macbeth one. It's the one. We'll get there. I couldn't remember the title of that one. I have to go back there. I have to scrub through. Speaking of scrub, I'm just kidding. Let's get this open. Oh, Kami wants me to be his angle. You are devious, and that is both good and bad. How dare you use my bot for points? Of course I pulled out the TV cart. Why wouldn't I? Let's go! Trying to remember what I even did this week. Devious Kami Orb. Devious. Indeed. Meant affectionately and, beloathed unaffectionately. I love the TV card. It's my favorite one. Okay, it's not my favorite part of doing these, but having that set up with the sound and everything does spark joy. Okay. I have to try and recalibrate my brain. I know Kami was saying he's trying to think of what he wants to say during media review, and I said me too, because if you think I script these, you are mistaken. I make the slideshow, and then I don't think about it until media review stream. What am I gonna say? I don't know. It's a mystery even to me. Innocent little Kami. Sometimes, in some ways, in some manners. Yeah, please forgive me if I am not as eloquent in articulating my thoughts today. It is one of those days for many reasons and no reasons whatsoever. Let's see, October was a busy month in general though, even outside of media. We had Luna and I 2.0 debut. We had both of our birthdays and our birthday week subathon. We had, oh my gosh, games and stuff came out. So much stuff started airing. Many things happened. Hi, Notan. October was jam-packed. And honestly, even outside of, like, exciting things, I just love the month of October. It's Halloween as well, of course. All the Halloween collabs that I erased from my brain somehow until this moment that I forgot happened. I didn't even get to do all the ones that I wanted to do. Old-fashioned donuts. Yum. It is what it is, Pixel. You know, we just gotta. It was a month ago. Yeah. October felt like forever, and I didn't want it to end either. I miss it. That was one of my titles for this. I was like, can we go back to October? Like, hello. Hi, JC, and hi, Notan. I'm not joking. You guys are silly. It's silly and good fun. But just so much happened in October. And it kind of feels like I'm still there, even though I still have so much to work on. Different things. And getting back into, like, the swing of my normal routine. No, because Friday stuff keeps happening on Fridays, unfortunately. But we're almost there. We're in December. I know. I've never taken so long to play an RPG in my life. It's actually insane just how much.
Let's go gambling!
You would be surprised.
Oh, dang it.
You would be surprised how much happens on Fridays. Or even, like, just getting to the end of the week and Luna and I are like, dude, it's fucking Friday of an exhausting week, right? Like, just, I want to be able to enjoy game and story, but sometimes so tired that you can't even do that. It's very unfortunate. Oh, I feel you, Gumba. Also, nobody fanfic panic me while I'm doing this, please. I have all my stuff up. Don't cheat. Start us off with me. So, what? Right. Let me do my intro. Today, like I said, is our monthly media in review, which we typically do at the end or once in a while at the beginning of a month. What is that? That's where I discuss, firstly I discuss any media that I consumed during the past month. Usually something for the first time or something new to me. When we ask the starshines about their homework, when they discuss stuff with me, it does not have to be something that was new to them over the month. That is just how I personally conduct media reviews in my presentation. And it can be any form of media. We have like TV films, which include anime, video games, music, we have literature, really anything under the sun if it's some sort of media that you consumed. It doesn't even have to be fictional, technically. You could be like, hey, I read Pixelation's autobiography. Be like, okay, let's talk about that. Oh, how dare. You're a weeby witch, how dare you. So, starting off first with TV and films. Things that I watched in October. I didn't watch a whole lot of stuff that was new to me in October. I have things to catch up on. I have things to do. But the two things I did watch is I watched Markiplier's Edge of Sleep, and Dun 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 started airing, so I watched that. Starting with The Edge of Sleep, which is a TV series adaptation of the podcast of the same name. Yeah, if our debut isn't on your homework, you're Dunyan Rings. So The Edge of Sleep has Markiplier as Dave Torres, a night watchman. He finishes his shift and is horrified to discover that everyone who went to sleep the previous night has died of unknown causes. He must navigate the troubling hallucinations he has had since childhood in order to solve the mystery and figure out what happened to them. First and foremost, I want to say I love the intro to this, like the theme, the song, and the visuals are just very comfy, very very nostalgic. It has like an analog feel to it, which isn't surprising if you enjoy Mark's content and the sort of things he enjoys. It's not just his project, I will say that, but it does have like a very analog vibe, an old-timey like theme to it, some trippy visuals. Yeah, it's very, very, I really like the theme song and the visuals. So, The Edge of Sleep is on, I think it's on Prime, yeah, it's on Prime Video right now. And it is interesting, to say the least. It's something that is a little rough around the edges, which isn't a bad thing. It's very much a labor of love, you can tell. And that includes just being very deliberate in a lot of the choices made during the run of this, the season 1 of this show. So I'm pretty sure they're continuing it. You don't start to get a whole lot of answers until pretty late in this. So it is the type of series that leaves you on your toes. It leaves you with a big question mark. You're on the edge of your seat, not just the edge of sleep. So we got a little bit of like a dystopian vibe because people are just dying and we don't know why. And the group that we're with are sort of, they aren't the only ones left, right? I will say that. But it very much feels very contained. Like, what if you woke up and nobody else did? You know? That's kind of the theme, actually. At least in the beginning, when this is first happening. It was, I'm trying to articulate, so we start off with that sort of, dystopian, sort of horror, mystery vibe going on, and this sort of psychological tension is present throughout this series. As we begin to find out more about what is going on, that tension gets more palpable within the characters and within the storytelling, where it's all coming to a head, but you don't really know what that head is. Like, it's very surreal in its content. So even if, like, you know something weird's going on, I almost guarantee you're not gonna guess what it is. It's very, in that sort of way, if that makes sense at all. Let me see what you guys are yapping about. Yeah, about the book, they wrote a book for it. We haven't started it because reading hard. Oh, I'd be interested in reading the book. We're just talking about cookies and donuts, yum. I think it's a good watch. It's like I said, production-wise, it's a little rough around the edges. I don't think that's a bad thing. The casting was pretty solid. I would say, like, from an acting standpoint, I think some of it was a bit cheesy, but that's also not inherently a bad thing. It's not like big names or like acting giants attached to this project, which is why I say it's very much a labor of love, and they were kind of finding their footing with this. But I'm liking what they're putting down, very much so. I want to know, even after learning some of what the fluff is going on, it just is so. There's no other word to describe it other than weird. Affectionately weird. And also has a chuny vibe, if you're interested in that sort of thing. Without going into any detail about what that may entail or what that means. Hi! The Edge of Sleep, yeah, it was pretty cool. I enjoyed my time with it. I'm interested in seeing where it goes next. I think Mark did fantastic. I mean, he is reprising his role from the podcast. So, very surreal, very tense. It does have, like, some drama to it, for sure. Lots of mystery. Like I said, even if you know something weird is going on, I don't think you'll be able to guess any of it. outside of some of the dystopian thing, like, you could piece it together. It can make sense. Like, the world. But the edge of sleep. Hell yeah. So I would recommend it. And it's not a super long watch. I think it's 6 episodes. I have to go check now. I have to double check. I don't want to talk out my butt. The Edge of Sleep. Pretty sure it is 6 episodes. Can I get a confirmation on that internet? It is 6 episodes. It is 6 episodes at 20 minutes apiece, so not even like a super long watch. Hi, Apostas! Thank you for the confirmation. I hope you're doing well. I think even if it's not something you personally end up enjoying, I think it's something everyone should give a watch. Even just because Mark is like such a big part of internet culture, and we're internet people, and this is something that he's worked hard on and cares about with his team. Not just his team, but the team, the Edge of Sleep team. Yeah, they pack so much into those 20 minutes that, you know, like, it's unexpected. They slow it down where I feel like it needs to be, and then so much happens. It's very interesting. You recently watched it. Nice. Yeah, the pacing, despite, like, it's towards the end, I feel like they tried to pack too much into it. It sort of, like, just kept throwing thing after thing after thing at you after sort of a slow burn first half. But I kind of, while you could say that, like, it could suffer from it, or, like, it might be a bit sloppy, I kind of like that it was like that for your cast, too. It's kind of like, holy shit, like, okay, thing, event, stuff. Yeah. Well, if you end up enjoying it after you watch it made, let me know. The other thing I started watching, well, hi Bardu, I am holding up just fine. We are Escapism 101 today. So Dandadan started airing. Dandadan is one of my current favorite manga, so I'm gonna be biased on this. So Dandadan, we have our 2 protagonists. Ayase Momo and Okurun, well, Takakura-ken, are on opposite sides of the paranormal spectrum regarding what they'll believe in and what they won't. Their quest to prove each other wrong leads them down a path of secret crushes and paranormal battles they'll have to participate in to believe. So right off the bat, we know that Momo believes in ghosts. And Okurun, he believes in aliens, and they do not believe in the other one. So they have a very... right off the bat, it's me and Zed, ghost and alien. Yeah, accept your whole pass. I love Dandadan. Okay, so Dandadan. We are the ghosts and aliens in the show, by the way. Dandadan is crude in its humor. I will say that because it's hard to get past for it's been hard to get past for a lot of people I know. But that is not always a bad thing. It's definitely worse in the beginning, quote unquote worse. But Dandadan is a very charming series with charming characters, complex relationships, and teenagers acting like teenagers, even in the face of supernatural and paranormal things. And just the adaptation has been outstanding. The adaptation of the anime has been outstanding. The seiyuu, the dub cast, both are knocking it out of the fluffing park. The visuals, beautiful. The opening, I can't say enough about Otonoke, honestly. I can't say enough about it. It is always stuck in my head. They're so cute. I love them. So, while we do have a male and female protagonist, I do want to say, especially for those who go into it and get kind of icked out at the beginning, like Pixel is also agreeing with, Momo is technically our main protagonist, the girl. She does a lot of the heavy work. Not to say that any of the rest of the cast falls short in any way, but despite gross things or even like fan servicey angles, it's not any worse than typical anime. I feel like in the way that it's framed. You know what I mean? Like in universe. I just love it. It's so hard not to go into what I love about it without spoilers, but the dynamics between all of the characters, all of them, and I mean all of them, is just so believable and fantastic, and everyone riffs off of each other really well in different ways. The world building is interesting, and we don't get too much of it all at once. Like, it's slowly creeping in about all the things that are happening around them while we focus on them, on our cast. Just building up a really enjoyable ride with characters that you can't help but root for. They are such dorks. They are great. It is at its heart a love story. It is at its heart a love story, and it is very cute and very wholesome in its execution of that. You know, just got these silly little teenagers getting a crush on each other right off the bat. For why not? Love is real. Love is real. I cannot praise it enough. New episode tomorrow, so standard on Thursday. And honestly, the manga only continues to get better, and I can't wait to see it. Love is real, just like aliens and ghosts. Exactly. So yeah, watch or read, dun dun dun. I love them so much. Try not to spoil. Video games. What are some video games that I played? I played some games, right? I had to have played some games. Of course I played some games. Video games. We have, well, maybe a few. There's even more that I could have added on here, honestly, after Halloween stuff that I just did not. But I might. Oh my gosh, I can't even think. I could have technically put that in, couldn't have I? Because it was the 31st. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk a little bit about things that I did not put on here, but technically count. Starting off strong with Metaphor Refantasio. Guys. Atlas fans, we're winning! We're winning! Something else I can't praise enough. I'm hoping this turns into a new IP for Atlas because I want more. Gimme more. Coming in after new releases, right off the back of Persona 3 Reload. What's up, Bob? We have Metaphor Refantasio, a high fantasy political RPG that I fell in love with. I fell so in love with it. The throne sits empty after the king's assassination. With no heirs, the will of the late king decrees that the next monarch will be elected by the people. After a mission gone wrong, the protagonist and his fairy friend find themselves on a whirlwind adventure regarding the throne, the country, and its people. Also, how timely a release. Oh my gosh. I just enjoyed this so much. I enjoyed getting out in the world. I enjoyed the fantasy aspects of it. These are our main dorks. We have our protagonist, we have Hulkenberg, we have Stroll, and we have Gallica, the fairy. There are other friends, but these are the ones we meet very early on, and to not have any spoilers for any party members in case that you still want to play it or watch someone play it, I'll just show you the ones that you've probably already seen. So, Metaphor is... I can't even find the words for it. It was just such an enjoyable adventure that made me feel kind of like a kid again, despite the more mature tone, I guess I could say. Despite not playing like an old RPG, it gave me that same nostalgic feeling of like booting up Breath of Fire or Chrono Trigger or an old Final Fantasy, where I just found myself like in love with the world that was built and that I got to explore, and the characters that I got to interact with. Felt very alive. I wish it went even harder on some of the mechanics, on some of the things. Like, one of the things, I think, one of my gripes was that not a lot, things that I felt like should have been voiced were not voiced, unfortunately. But they also did voice, like, every single thing in Persona 3 Reload, so maybe, I don't know, Atlas, is that where all your voice worth budget witness? But music, great. Voice cast, great. Writing, very... It manages to be whimsical and fantasy without making me cringe. And also still gets its points across. Yeah, the music is just fantastic. It's a real language, by the way. It is... Hold on. I gotta find out what this is. It's Esperanto, which is... It was going to become an official EU language that was supposed to be sort of like a global language. It's supposed to be easy to learn and like to erase linguistic barriers, but it is a real language. It's not one that most people know or practice, but it was made for that purpose. So the vocals and the music are Esperanto. So it kind of sounds like vaguely Latin, vaguely Italian. I don't speak it, but yeah, that was a really interesting tidbit, which suits the themes of the game actually really well. Kind of like the Nier language, yeah, actually. It was kind of to you. No, I agree. I do feel like it was a bit undercooked, which is why, like I said, I wish they went harder on things. They have such a good baseline here with what they established and with what they accomplished in Metaphor. I feel like it did need to cook a little longer, though. So, me loving so much what they did is both hopeful and, like, slightly disappointing. I'm like, damn, you really had something here. But I also I enjoyed my time with it so much. No, just kind of. Oh my gosh. Oh my good gumdrops. Hold on a second. So if you like SMT, I will tell you that Metaphor is also a press turn battle, and it's in its battle mechanics. So, but they did it in a way I felt better about. It felt more fluid. I didn't feel as like cornered, I guess. I felt like I had options, and those options mattered, battle-wise. So, oh my gosh, what can I say? I wish I miss them. I miss them. That's it. Another cast that had like really good chemistry. Oh yeah, of course there's gonna be an updated version, because they always do that. I really do hope that they make this a new IP, because I would like to see more of the world and more of what's going on. But Metaphor has a lot of themes of harmony, peace, you know, acceptance, prejudice, all sorts of political themings, honestly, because it is largely about not wanting someone that you don't like on the throne. It made me cry more than once. That's not hard, but still, I will say it made me cry more than once. That's one of my favorite characters ever in an Atlas game, and I can't show him to you because he's kind of later in the game, and I feel like it's better if you just get to know him yourself. But, well, two of my favorite characters, but so as fantasy games typically do, there are multiple races, and there is some tension between these races. There's sort of a social hierarchy and perception of different races. So we have, you could see this horned fellow on our left here, Stroll. He's a Clamar. And Hulkenberg on our right here. She's all ears. sorry, I love that joke. I saw so many of them. I'm all ears because she has these giant ears. She's a sound. She got ears. Yeah, she got ears for days in a good way. Our protagonist is an Elba, which is, nobody likes us. Nobody likes us. That's okay. There are overall 8 tribes or races in Metaphor. I don't remember if fairies were included in that. I don't think so. They're sort of like outside of our 8 tribes or types of people. Her ears can receive AM and FM. Yeah, and Bluetooth. All of it. So not only are we dealing with like baseline politics with the throne and all those sorts of things, we do also have sort of these tribe tensions and assumptions and preconceptions and prejudices that go along with those tribes. For example, like Stroll as a Clamar, they tend to be shoehorned as like free-spirited, but kind of stuck up. They kind of like get tunnel vision, that sort of thing. The Ressant tend to be like really, really strong physically, and they're very proud and sort of assumed to be kind of snobby because they're just like good at stuff, etc., etc. Different assumptions for different races, and just all that going into this was very interesting, very, very fun. She needs a tinfoil hat. I loved Metaphor, and I wish I could experience it all over again. I have to do my New Game Plus at some point. That's all I can say about it. They got something good going on here. Also, lovely visuals as always, especially UI and menu design, because Atlas always goes hard on that. How long is it? Oh god. I wanna say like, I feel like it's longer than 60. Like, even as a first playthrough, I would say maybe closer to like 70 for a first playthrough. And then if you want to do like more stuff, you're looking more at like 80 to 90. If you want to fully complete, maybe a little more. It's kind of long, yeah. It's a little bit dense. It does have a calendar system, but it's pretty lenient as long as you pay attention. Time is an illusion. It sure is. For a while, I would like finish work and then just I'd go sit and do this. When did it release? Let me see. I don't remember anymore. Release date. When did it release? October 11th. Let me see when I tell JC I finished it, because we were kind of talking about it. It took me almost a whole month, I feel like. Which I was already pressed for time on. You do it in half? Okay, go ahead. Oh my gosh, we're not talking about Bravely Default. We are not going to talk about Bravely Default. Where did I just put my screen? Hello, screen? Found you. This is something I got to play with Luna, and I want to play more of it with her. So, Rabbit and Steel. Rabbit and Steel is a raid like bullet hell. A co-op action raiding roguelike focused around fighting challenging bosses alongside your rabbit-eared friends. Fight foes, gather loot, build your character, and work together to overcome obstacles on your way to the Moonlight Pinnacle. Combat is deliberately similar to tab target MMORPGs, being based around global cooldowns, effective skill usage, gear effects, and resolving boss mechanics through teamwork. This one was really fun, and we want to play more of it. That's all I can say. We even have classes we still have to unlock. Deceptively, like, intricate gameplay, considering you have like a base. You have like a base set of skills for each class, for each character. And that's roguelite, in which you get items, you get relics, you get all sorts of like upgrade. You can upgrade stuff, whatnot. The raid bosses, quote unquote, the bosses, they do have like raid boss mechanics and bullet hell combat mechanics. So kind of like if you did like an MMO raid while playing Toho at the same time, like if you combine them. Teamwork is key. They do deliberately make you have to like bounce off of each other in dealing with things like that. Stream tax? What does that mean? What does that mean? Yes, whenever Luna and I get some time, I would love to play this with her again. Oh, this is not an aiming scope. This is a range indicator. No I in team, you're right. Cabbage, what do you mean? I have to play it more, but I've only praised for it so far. It's really cute visually, and it plays smooth, and I'm interested in doing it more. It's difficult. Yeah, right? That's what I was saying. It's like, I'm gonna play more of Luna when we have time. If we ever finish Persona 3, we might play this instead after. I say instead, but totally replace it. Another thing I played with Luna is We Were Here. Co-op puzzle, escape room as type of thing. You have no Riz. What does that mean? So, you have two different perspectives playing We Were Here. I'm taking your media. It's our media. I do not tax on completo. Lost in a frozen wasteland and split up from your partner inside an abandoned castle, the only possession you have left is a walkie-talkie with a familiar voice on the other end. Which did not work for me and Luna after a couple levels, so we had to switch to Discord. Can the two of you find your way out in time? I won't say too much about this, I'll just gloss over it. Yeah, puzzle escape room that we have two different perspectives for, and outside of the few times that the game mechanics sort of like scuffed or glitched, it was fun. We bought the next one, and I want to do more. Yeah, we like puzzles. We like working together. Honorable mentions: Pilgrim. Honorable mentions: Pilgrim with Note and Sad, which is a medieval sort of vibe, co-op horror adventure where we're traveling and gathering loot. That one was a lot of fun. We want to go play that too, last I checked, so have to schedule that sometime. Another honorable mention, Monster Hunter Wilds open beta was fantastic. I didn't have any funny polygon issues, unfortunately. I just got to play a smooth game. Beautiful visually. I love the weather effects. The monsters are fun. I love the environments. The menus are a little bit weird. Like, why are there a million player list tabs? And the weapons, the ones that I got to try, felt pretty good. Felt pretty weighty. The scout flies seemed more stable than I will, just from the little bit I saw. I like the wound mechanics playing more of a part. That's gonna be interesting. I will say, one thing I didn't like, and I don't know if it was like this for every weapon, but specifically in Switch Axe I noticed, is that there were no longer, or maybe like minimal, but little to no hit stop, you know? Which I found very frustrating. If you don't know what a hit stop is, that's where like your character sort of, well, stops. It's a hit and you stop because of the weight of the attack, the weight of the weapon, sort of like the spacing of said frames that make the movement feel more real and fluid. Yeah, hit stops. Yes, so like, for example, if I were to even just, like we played World the other day a little bit, if I were to swing my Switch Axe in World, after that swing finishes like its downswing, I am in that animation because it's a heavy weapon. I can't immediately go into a new animation cycle for a different move or like move, right? Because the weight of that weapon, the weight of the swing, it has a feel to it mechanically, and that is expressed via frames in the game and character animation. I did not feel that in Wilds, which made the combat, which made using Switch Axe specifically feel kind of floaty. So while it may feel like nice on paper to not have that like stop and wait moment when you're fighting a monster that's gonna be faster, stronger, tougher, angrier than you, it does not translate well to a fluid battle, right? Because you're expecting one thing and getting another, and it sort of throws off your balance. And it could also, like, if you got used to that, it could also easily be cheesed, where you can just non-stop go outside of your stamina bar. And I didn't like that. I like feeling the weight of my weapon. Like, dual blades and Switch Axe should feel very different when I strike with them, you know what I mean? It did not make my combos feel very fluid and, like, satisfying. Okay, I was rambling. Let me see. Riz of course, reduced fat cheese whiz. What? October went by like it wasn't even here. They brought back the tenderizing mechanic. Yeah. You have mixed feelings about it. You can see there are going to be certain monsters that will practically require you to tenderize and be in focus mode. World-born. Has master rank kitty. I don't know how much pain that is. I feel like that's one thing that the lack of hit stop will be good for, is like smaller, faster monsters, but I can't say that I'm still a fan of it. Just relax. Go lay down. It's okay. Someone just got home, so he's excited. So I do appreciate the expanded wound mechanics if we're gonna keep them in, instead of just having them like clutch claw. Oh, it's wounded. Like, you actually have to focus on them and hit them. Am I ready to overeat for Thanksgiving? No, I'm not looking forward to overeating. I eat a normal amount, maybe a little more than usual, I guess. I don't know. It's typically just, like, I don't have, like, a big family Thanksgiving, so it's what I make. I'm the one doing cooking. I'm not gonna make a shit ton of food. And then my roommate's like, and my lefty are diabetic, so like I use a lot of like special recipes for things like that. So they're rich and they can be enjoyed and savored, not just gobbling it all down like a turkey. You'll overeat Pixel's name. You've never celebrated Thanksgiving? American Thanksgiving for me is just where I'm gonna make some seasonal food and enjoy it. Typically the same thing every year. I would like to do a Friendsgiving at some point. Rise break. I felt like there were still noticeable hit stops in Sunbreak and Rise. I would disagree on that. Not to the extent that World had, for sure. That World and Iceborne had for sure, but there was still noticeable hit stop at least. And it's less about just the weight, it's about also the frames. Enjoy your lurk in the void, cabbage. My family goes to Texas for Thanksgiving to be with my aunt, and I stay here. If you're gonna make an entire bird, at least don't get a giant one, Rabu Dad. Dang. This is where it gets interesting. Things that I've read this month. Sword, shield, one-trick pony, damn. Call you Zacian. I shall. My father-in-law. So these weren't like novels. I also include like manga or manhwa and webtoons here. So the two new things I read Trash Belongs in the Trash Can. I did not change the category on that. That should also be psychological romance. And I read Peep. So Trash Belongs in the Trash Can. I have such mixed feelings on this series. I'm not sure if I'm recommending it or not recommending it. I'm just gonna talk about it. I feel like I'm usually pretty clear in my feelings about things, but I still don't know how I feel about this one. Beautiful art, by the way. I'll get into that though. So we have the webtoon, the manhwa, Trash Belongs in the Trash Can. This one took me on a ride. This one was a roller coaster. Woo-bin is an expert at seducing rich ladies with his handsome looks, and lives off the gifts he receives from them. He approaches the rich, beautiful Suji to prey on her, but ends up falling in love. Oh, a classic, right? The womanizer man finds one woman who's special. Blinded by love, Woo-bin doesn't realize that Suji isn't the angel he thought she was, but rather has a dark side that slowly entangles him. Each with clearly different intentions, Woo-bin and Suji fall into a romance that can't be recycled. I say this as someone who can usually, if not guess, the plot twist or story beats. For the first season, the first arc of this story, I could not tell you what this girl wanted and why. I could tell what she was doing, I guess, you know, by going out with Woo-bin, but I could not, for the first season of this, I could not have told you her intentions. And oh my god, like, I'm still just thinking about her. I'm thinking about her to this day. I say that like this was long ago. She has to be one of their romance, not just her, but especially her. They have to be one of the most, entangled is a great word, twisted, complex, dark love stories that I did not expect to see on the fluffing webtoon app. Okay? Suji, my queen, my angel, my demon, my question mark. I have such mixed feelings about, like, everyone and everything in this series. No, not love triangle. And reading the comments as I read along, everyone was like, oh, so it's gonna be he falls in love with this rich, beautiful babe for real this time, and she's secretly getting revenge for all all the babes of whose heart he broke and took advantage of in the past, and she's gonna break his heart and dump him, right? Like a drama? No, this shit is messed up. There's some messed up stuff going on here. Like, I'm trying really hard not to do spoilers. So I chose for my for my accent image, I chose one of Suji. I'm trying hard. I chose one of Suji that sort of gets the vibe across without letting you know what's going on, and I just need you to look at it. Also, this artist, every chapter, she drew essentially an illustration as a magazine cover or like a novel cover, and they were all beautiful. But also the artist draws things that make me so uncomfortable sometimes, just in the way that she does expressions. Like, okay, this one isn't unsettling, but I'm hoping it gives you some idea of what I mean by she is something. Suji is something. She's a freak. She's a freak. And as I read this along, all the comments were hating her, right? But at the same time, I still love her. I still gotta respect. I don't know. I realize I'm not making any sense. But when I tell you that after the first season, the first arc of this series, it just took such a turn. It took such a turn. It took such a downward turn. And this is actually just on the base webtoon site and app. And I will say, one thing. Some of the words really stuck with me. For example, Suji, her dad, her family runs like a construction conglomerate, right? And her dad this is a little bit spoilery. A little bit. So tune me out in the next like minute if you don't want to hear this. Blah 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 spoiler buffer. He's not a good guy. And for a multitude of reasons that I won't get into. But how he frames his abuse is really artful and gross. Where he's like, it's like building. You have to build a house. You can't just build someone a house and give it to them. You have to build a home around them that they would never want to leave. They think they belong there. Why would they ever want to leave this home you built for them, around them, that they didn't even notice that you were putting up the walls for? And that sentiment has stuck with me as just like really gross but really powerful. And relating it to his family's like area was really artful to me. But anyway, okay, spoiler buffer over. You're safe. There are no trash can spoilers here now. Okay, that being said, like I said, I don't know if I'd recommend this or not recommend it. I'm not super satisfied with it, but it was such a roller coaster that if you want to see maybe what the fluff is going on, give it a shot. Give it a shot. How long is it? Let's go see. How long is the trash can? Yeah, it's 115 episodes, so 115 chapters. It wasn't too bad. I just kind of binged it, 'cause I was like, what is happening? These people are messed up. The next thing I've read is also so messed up. This was one of Notan's media reviews. I don't remember which month. He's eating 2 cents. He's a loan shark. So we have the ongoing manga Peep. The popular gal, Garu, who was my childhood friend, is secretly uploading provocative selfies. In its quest to uncover the secret of this popular girl, high school boy Riku discovers that his own deeply hidden emotions were being observed by someone else. A sweet yet suffocatingly intense blend of youth, love, and suspense. I don't like this series. I would not recommend it so far. It only has like 13 chapters so far. I don't like it. I only like one character in this, and it is this short-haired blonde girl. It is, I mean, like, I can't even say it's interesting story-wise. I just find it annoying. I don't like the main character at all. He's very incel-coded. Not even as like, oh, I'm a little protagonist guy who's never touched a girl because I'm anime protagonist guy, but now everyone's in love with me. Like, no, he's gross about it, and I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this girl. I'm not a fan of the story. I'm not a fan of the things that happen in this story. It is gross, and I know it's meant to be gross, is the thing. I know it's meant to be gross, and usually I can separate, like, I like a lot of gross series, okay? Like, to be completely honest, I like a lot of fucked up series. Some of my favorite things are really, really fluffed up, because they're supposed to be. But I just cannot find any enjoyment in this series personally. But it is only like 13 chapters so far, so if you guys want to see what I don't like, you could give it a shot. I see why Noton would enjoy it. I personally do not. I don't like anyone in this. I don't like anything that happens in this. It just pissed me off, honestly. It just pissed me off. And not in a fun way. Would it be better if it's Fast and Furious, driving beers and moonshine, drinking Jeep instead? Yeah, why not? Family. Hi, Jolty. Hi, Jolty. So yeah, sorry, Notan. Don't take it personally. I did not enjoy Peep. That's just me. That's just not. It's not for Sleepy. It's not for Sleepy. You were enjoying Peep. We have an ad break starting, so even if you don't have to deal with that on YouTube or on Twitch, we're gonna take a moment and just chill and drink some water. You talked about this on your media review. Why are you looking at me like that? What do you mean? Yeah! This one! Oh, yeah. I read it all. I said I would. It's like 13 chapters. I read it. How's it gonna work out? It's good to see you. Yeah. Tommy showed me cute cards and I was like, well, I may as well. And now I keep like, peek. Affection. All of it at once. What about this? You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it with you. I'm not gonna get into this. You're just trying to bug me. You're trying to antagonize me. I'm just gonna open them. I'm gonna check my Pokemon cards. Fluff you. You're pissing me off. Oh, I'm suddenly Eevee. You know how there's like the 3 p.m., 4 p.m. EPs? I feel like an hour into stream, I get a little bit EP and then I get a second win. No? You think this is peak? You think Peep is peak? Dead ass. I'm gonna need your written thesis on why. I'm just playing, no pun. Oh, Pikachu. It's Pikachu. I got Zapdos EX. Maybe I'll stream that sometime. Just playing Pokemon. Let's go. Welcome back from your ad. Hi, Scholar. Yellow. Pokemon Yellow. Guilty. You gotta add me on Pokemon Pocket TCG. Hi, Scholar. Oh, the Pikachu EX is really cute. Oh my gosh. Beloved. We're only 13 chapters in, just wait. Yeah, Pokemon cards on the app. Yeah, we're playing Pokemon Pocket Pokemon TCG. So, music. Things I've heard this month. If it manages to pull back, I will give it a diff. I will go back and discuss it. I thought of something else I could have added, but said I didn't. Damn. This is what I get for finishing this and being like, I'm done. I'm done. They already have something like that a while ago, where each IRL booster pack comes with a code for online packs. I don't know, actually. I'm enjoying this completely virtual version, though, where I don't have to spend money and will refuse to. So, some things I have heard this month. Why was I king? Was I king virtual views? Oh, cute! Cute card art! Oh, I love them. New cards in there soon. Power creep. For real. For real. I'll post my my pocket Pokemon TCG code friend thingy after stream. And then I gotta share cards I don't have on screen on here. So some things I listened to this month. Firstly, Neverland by Deco Nina. Deco Nina, once again, hitting it out of the park on my feelings about so many things. It's like he's grabbing them directly from my brain, heart, and soul, and making Hatsune Miku sing them. How does he know? How does he know who hurt him? How does he know so viscerally? It's not even the like shallow, unhappy, like heartbreak, sad love songs. Like they are visceral in their imagery and like the feelings that they evoke. The things that he expresses are always feel targeted. Every time Deco Nina uploads, I'm like, no, don't hurt me, but also hurt me. You know? That sort of thing. So Neverland is just... It makes me want to cry. And I did cry. And I usually do cry when there's a new Deco upload. There's... like new era Deco, there's not a whole lot that I don't specifically relate to or feel deeply. I think really the ones that I don't most would be like Rabbit Hole, I guess, which is also just a bop, and I get it and I understand it, but other than that, Neverland hit really hard, especially in like its fairy tale theming. Oof, ouch, that sort of thing. He is an SCP after all. And then more pain, more painful music. The next round of Alien Stage came out. We have Blink Gone, which I'm so normal and okay and cool about. So normal and okay and cool about. Vivinos, when I get you, Vivinos. What's up, Jolty? Guys, should we just do an Alien Stage watch along sometime? It'll only take like half an hour. We can unpublish the VOD so we don't get copyright. Hi, Bo. Thank you so very, very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. Is anyone here familiar with Alien Stage? Blink on is so good, by the way. You know, it hurts me. I mean, you are, Labu. You get me. You get me. Alien pain. Oomph stage. Maybe we'll do an alien stage watch along and just unpublish the VOD. You've heard of it just because I see your tweets, oh no! Oomph stage! Oomph stage is just chorus battle. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll even do that after media review. I don't wait. No, this in the VOD will be new. Since it's music. And it might be late. We'll see. We'll see. And then maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, like noonish. That'll be my lunch break. Old stage. You've heard it passed around so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Yep, we're doing an alien stage watch along. It does periodically. I say periodically. It is a releasing series of story-based music and music videos around the story of Alien Stage. But we'll talk about that another time. Just know that if you see Alien Stage fans dying, yeah, it's because of Blink. Honorable mention to Chromophobia. Honorable mention because I keep forgetting things to put on here. But yes. By Tyler, the creator. And with that, let me go back to the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. Let me go through your homework. What did the starshines submit this month? This is what my baby's saying. Okay, let's go by individual. Alright, do we have a Levi Nathan? Oh, hello?
In the beginning.
In the beginning. In the beginning. Is there a Levi Nathan in the chat currently? I don't think Levi's here. I think Levi is streaming. Right? Yeah, Levi's streaming. So, I will just read their homework because they said yes if they're here. I'll just read it if they're not. So, what has Levi Nathan consumed in October? It looks like Dun Dun Dun, Persona 3, and Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Ooh. So, let's see. What did Levi write? Levi's not here. Levi is streaming. Dun Dun Dun. Levi writes, Dun 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 opens up with a teen breakup. The main heroine, Momo Ayase, struggles with her infatuation with men who look similarly to Japanese actor Ken Takakura. I'm not sure, let's find out. Her boyfriend, however, is only interested in sex, which angers her to the point of blows. After a brief encounter, he overpowers her and leaves her in front of the school officially dumped. Later in class, after talking things out to no appeal, Momo sulks down the hall. Passing by a class, she notices a boy getting picked on and steps in until the bullies stop, leaving thereafter. The victim, a boy currently known as a cult coon, follows her, accusing her of a shared interest in the occult, being aliens. She denies interest in belief, letting him down before admitting a fascination with the paranormal, such as ghosts. This gets them into a fight, both daring the other to visit a location known to possess the type of phenomenon they respectively believed in. A bunch happens, I won't say, but after a duel with a ghost, an alien abduction, a curse, and a psychic awakening, the two fall back to Earth together, apologize, and we finally learn Occult Coon's name. Ken Takakura! Aha! I've tricked you! This isn't anime supernatural, it's a romantic action comedy! Plenty of good anime slapstick, cultural appreciative lessons, and sick powers on the JJK level. Pretty big praise there from Levi. And I would agree. Would you recommend or not recommend any of them, and why? All three contain existential themes and some form of violence. I would recommend it, but definitely be aware of risks. If those are things that bother you, consume in your own interest, you know? Keep yourself safe. And then we have... oh! Scholar! Scholar, I know you recently checked in. Are you home? Do you want us to wait a little bit more? Do you want to talk about your homework? Or do you want me to just read it if you're still here? And if you need some more time, that's totally fine. We can move on to the next for now. You're here. Okie dokie. Okie dokie artichoke. Hold on, let me just... bloop. Okay, you ready to let me drag you in? You ready to come in? I will also send you a screenshot of your homework just in case you want to be reminded of what you wrote. Because we tend to you go, honey. Get that scholar in there. Here you go. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you, scholar?
Just to move away from my computer for a second here so that don't have interference. There we go.
Yippee!
Yeah, so I had a couple things on my homework. What do we want to go over first?
It's a good question. I know you recently watched Uzumaki. You want to start there?
Uzumaki. That one was... I have to say I enjoyed it. It was my first delve into psychological horror. And, Junji Ito is definitely a master of that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I have to say, they were correct about the final episodes falling off. The first episode, though, is tremendous. Absolutely gorgeous. Animation, the chills. Oh. Like, you get an idea of what the show's going to be on the first episode, but then he just works it into every episode in a new and unique way, and you absolutely hate it so much because it makes your skin crawl. Oh, yeah. Though some of the effect is lost because of the lack of animation. Eventually it gets so bad it's just moving PNG.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but it was very fascinating because there's an aspect of, like, spirals, incarnation, really sort of traditionally, Eastern stuff that isn't really touched much upon in American horror.
Oh yeah, really every meaning of a spiral in any way, you could find it there in some horrifying way.
Yeah.
To that spiral.
Oh, definitely.
Hi, Cody, how are you?
But yeah, that was my main pick for anime. There was also Dandadan. I'm still working on that one. Got through the first 4 episodes. The 4th episode has an amazing musical score, I have to say.
Yes,
absolutely loved it.
I'm really liking the style choices, especially musically, in that, like, they're going really, like, I guess not something you'd typically expect. Like, even in the earlier, like, fight scenes, the soundtrack, they use, it's so unique. I'm really enjoying the adaptation of it.
Definitely. Just making sure that there's no sort of interference on my end. I'm only hearing what's coming out of my iPad speaker right now, so...
Yeah, you're good.
Good. Alright, and then there was video games.
Yeah.
There was yeah, since I have a brick for a computer, I usually just play mobile stuff, but the Genshin Impact stuff is going pretty well. I'm free to play, so don't have a lot of the fancy characters, but I enjoy it for the open world. It is... When it started out, it was very much Breath of the Wild-esque, but it's really expanded on its lore, expanded on its gameplay, and it's very different from the Genshin of 4 years ago.
Yeah, like I've never gotten into Genshin really. I play Hoyo's other games, or have played Hoyo's other games, but just seeing like all that's gone into it over the years, like it's really evolved just in what I've seen, like from the outside perspective. So even like gameplay mechanic wise, it seems like it's really evolved a lot.
Fair enough, yeah. I've tried getting into some of the other games, but I realize I only have time for one gacha in my life.
I have time for 0, I feel you. I can't keep up with them. We'll see how long I keep playing the Pocket Pokemon one.
Good luck with that.
Next month I'll forget it exists.
Yeah, but then there was this one little, it was a short game, like 30 minutes, but it was very interesting, called Alter Ego. It's, as I described, sort of cookie clicker, but with psychology. So you start by collecting quotes from different psychology books. That's a decently interesting story. It's a quick, like, 3-day game. You get all the endings really quickly, but it's interesting to think about.
Well, that sounds
just
interesting, actually.
Yeah, it just, like,
I've never heard of it.
Makes you think about your place in the universe.
Well, I do love things that do that. I love suffering in my head.
Yep. And I realized I didn't put this on my homework, but there's one thing that I really want to talk about. Glitch.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Glitch Studios?
Glitch Studios? I don't think so.
Okay, so they're a indie YouTube animation studios. And they do incredible work.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I didn't recognize the studio name, but I recognize some of their properties. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Murder Drones, The Amazing Digital Circus, and they recently did a thing called Glitch X, which is a expo that they did digitally, which showed off a bunch of indie animators, and it was really cool just seeing how big non-traditional media is growing, because these are some really fun concepts that you wouldn't see in any sort of normal, like, Netflix or Amazon streaming service. Like, one of them's what if D&D had people who sold dungeons. Like, this is a series called Dungeon Flippers. And then there's another one, like, what if 2 kids had a coming-of-age story where they had to collect shards of the moon? And it's really cool because you just get to see these amazing passion projects created by small-time creators, all just working, and it's just amazing seeing how far they've gotten.
That sounds so fluffing cool. What?
Yeah, I 100% love this group. Like, Glitch, they had me hooked with Murder Drones and then The Amazing Digital Circus, but then they started highlighting other creators, and it's just so cool.
I love that. You could tell, like, when people or studio, like, really appreciates, like, the care and craft that goes into things like this and creating works of art like these.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a passion project, and you can tell they've been pouring their heart and soul into these projects because the animation is absolutely stellar. You just get so connected with all the characters. You just really can relate with them so well.
It's very true.
And then the designs are just absolutely phenomenal. I love the amount of just character they put into each design, and you can really feel that personal aspect of each animation.
I love it. I love it. Artist.
Yeah, well, it looks like I need to sign off. It's getting pretty loud over here, so.
Ooh. loud?
Yeah. Yeah, apartment, so a couple of the other residents are a bit noisier.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. Anything else you want to chit chat about?
Let's see. What else have I been touching? I've also been touching webtoons, which are pretty interesting. A lot of them are random, but of course, there's the Remarried Empress, which is still going through its 4th season, and I absolutely adore it.
Me too!
Finally, Trashta is getting what she deserves.
Finally.
In 4 long seasons. But yeah, been good chatting.
Yeah, of course. It was really fun to chat with you. I think it's our first time like this.
Yep.
It was fun. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for your homework. And thanks for chatting with me. Lots of good stuff here.
Happy to share. Have a wonderful rest of your stream.
Thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Or time zone.
Yeah. Night.
Night. Oh, that was sweet. That's my first time talking to Skylar like that. I'm sorry you're crying, Cuddy. I miss you too. Chief, I hope you're doing well. That was fun. Really big appreciation for art, you can tell. Let's see what's next. Dr. Cabbage, who just wants me to read their homework. Kami, how dare you? I pet you. Let's see here. What media have you consumed this month? Fluff ton of anime from My Star, My Hero Season 6, Demon Slayer, Mob Psycho 3rd Season. As for TV shows, I'm finally getting to finish all seasons of Adventure Time. Ooh. Cabbage watched a lot. Do you want to tell us anything about said media? For Adventure Time, the theme is pretty straightforward. A young hormonal teenage kid going on adventures fighting evil and bagging bitches but not keeping them. I don't know, man. It's cool. As for the animes I've watched, they're already all over social media being edited, so I don't have to do much talking. That and Cowboy Bebop, a classic anime of mine. Ending always disappoints me. What's up, Sheepu? You okay? Would you recommend or not recommend any of them? Cowboy Bebop, it's cool, bitch. The ending always comes off as half-assed, but I highly recommend Mob Psycho. The animation and the storyline is very intriguing. Just a kid trying to be normal and fit in with the rest of his peers. Every character have their own little quirkiness going on for him, so that's an anime that Cabbage would recommend. Mob Psycho. I love Mob Psycho in this house. Mob, mob, mob. Yours turned in her homework. I don't know if they're still in orbit, but I know she'll want to talk about Epic the Musical. Just see Epic. Alzetta is she is streaming, isn't she? I thought so. I was like, huh. But I will keep that for later then. I think, funnily enough, she's also playing Hades because of Epic the Musical. I love Hades. Okay, I'll put that aside. Next we have Zad. Zad, do you have time and or want to speak about your homework if you're still here? Yeah, no worries. Search for you so I can hand this over to you. Oh!
Ah! Every time!
I'm the one bringing you in and I jump scare myself.
That time I did that to myself. I had OBS open, and so it, like, Discord auto streamer moded me, so I didn't even hear, like, anything. I just heard your voice suddenly. It's like, what? Hang on.
I came from the void. Boom.
Appeared instantly. Oh, goodness. The void. Goodness. Speaking of the void, we've had a few trips into there ourselves, haven't we, over the last little
We have, haven't we? We've gone through some times.
Goodness.
Different places.
Yeah, and all with varying amounts of internets going in and out of the void as well.
Varying levels of internet success.
But, no, I mean, I'm surprised, first off.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote my homework as if you were going to talk about the stuff proper.
I'm so sorry.
And when you didn't, I'm like, oh no, wait a minute, hold on. Is this okay? Ah!
Oh yeah, for sure. We can talk about it together.
Oh, fair enough here. So, like, oh my goodness. So, I guess I'll start then with, obviously, a lot of the stuff that I did over October was with you.
It was.
So, So,
I was there.
you introduced me to a lot of things I've never played before, never seen anything of the sort.
New experiences.
Of varying quality, that's for sure. But that's why I wanted to talk about at least my favorite part of the month, and that whole week that felt like a blur. What even happened? What happened?
Don't
last
know.
month?
That's why even when I was making my things just slipped my brain. I'm like, oh yeah. Huh.
I felt that too. I was even suddenly I'm at work. I'm like, wait a minute. What do you mean we're in November already, huh? Wait.
Like what?
Hold on.
Where did it all go?
Where is it? I'm not ready.
Yet it was so full of things.
Oh boy, was it ever. And I swear, after this, it's just gonna not. It's gonna be full of not things, and it's like, what do I do?
Well,
What?
I mean, at least for
What is
us,
anything?
the next week has things, and then after that, I don't know.
Yeah, right? Oh
no.
goodness. How do you even? I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah.
But regardless, I wanted to at least talk about Pilgrim. Because, good gravy, despite the fact that, you know, between the demon that haunts your internet and poor, the poor existence of the internote.
The internet. Yeah.
You know, after that like hour. All right.
Why is it always
After
like an
that,
hour of scuff?
It totally was, and that was like every single. I swear that was like the first hour of like any of my collabs like at all. That like over the last little bit. But you know, we got through it. You know. And it actually, I did not know what to expect with this, whatsoever. But, like, okay, it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of Lethal Company. So, like, combine that with a medieval aesthetic, a trailer a wagon that you could just, like leave whenever the heck you want? Assuming that you survive to tell the tale. Oh, I did hear a bit of static on your end.
I don't know what to do about it. I'm just sitting here.
Oh, yeah, no, there. Oh, no, not the audio crunch. Oh.
Crunch. Crunchitize me, Captain.
How do you do that? You've once again taken me back like 20 years? Something along those lines? And since
I'm so good at it, though.
How on earth is the... Ah! Okay.
Hopefully less crunchy. I don't know.
Oh, maybe like not, still like a little bit anyways. Is that hello, CG? Hi.
Is it unbearably crunchy? Is it like...
It's like... It's like a cable is loose or something like that. Like, you know, like just slightly so that the mic is like just... it's just...
Okay, hold on. I need to be a toxic gamer before I replug in my solar. Okay, hold on.
Bees with your C's,
Picked
oh
up
no!
Discord so I don't scream at you. Well, this fucking jungler can't bot lane. I swear to God, the enemy jungler is just camping down here, and I can't even get any fucking CS. How am I supposed to carry in this economy? Okay, anyway, hold on. I'm gonna mute. Unplug and replug my alarm. Anyway, I missed the book. Hello? What?
EG, oh no.
Is this any better?
Oh no, it's still not.
Damn.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, well.
Hashtag blame CG, oh no. Oh.
Oh yeah, even my sigh peaked my mic. Oh God.
Yeah, like... I'm
genuinely just sitting here doing nothing. Except staring at... Oh. I hope you follow to my gamer range. Bad man.
The perfect time to follow. Definitely.
Having crunchy mic.
Oh no!
Says like unplug and replug the XLR again, but if it's I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes that works for me, sometimes it doesn't. It's a toss-up. Fingers crossed.
What just happened? Oh, my mic is being staticky, and we don't know why. And before I tried to fix it, I wanted to let out some of my League of Legends rage because I can't play it. It didn't work though. It didn't help. So I guess I'm gonna try one more time. Is that entertaining?
Oh, okay. Oh no. I'm a ghost. I'm the ghost, and I've now possessed Sleepy Stream. This was all part of my evil plan to take over Sleepy Stream entirely. Yes, this was me. The crunchy audio. You know, you see those in like ghost hunting things all the time, like from a spirit box. You know, that's just how it is.
Hello? Oh God.
Wait a minute, hold on here. Wait, why am I being bugged? Kami, what the heck?
Guys, I think it somehow got worse.
Is that how could you? Holy, oh no,
did it get worse?
It actually
I felt like
has.
it was stuttering when I tested it on Discord. It was like...
It actually has. I think, I think, and I'm just being bonked by everybody right now.
Yeah, you did this. You saw my stream, so you cursed me with this because you're a ghost. Crunch with the buzz.
We have crunch with the... Oh no.
Everything
double
I've ever
whammy.
Wanted almost 2 hours into a stream is to just be sitting here and my mic.
That's the weird bit. It's like you were fine, like Up until I showed up, I'm still. Maybe I did
You're
curse
fine.
you. I don't know.
You're fine. Hold on. I'll try one.
Is it the interface? Maybe.
If it's the interface, I will.
Cause like that happens to me sometimes too, and sometimes I like have to unplug
Crown
and replug my
BZZTTT,
interface,
this is
but
Alex
sometimes
Sadie's
it doesn't
fault.
work either.
Wait, it got better? Did it get better?
It did. It did. We're getting places.
I didn't do anything. I just sat here again.
Wait a
you
minute,
know
what?
The answer. I didn't do anything.
What?
I genuinely haven't moved back to my interface is like a foot to my right. Like I didn't do anything. TTS fixed it, obviously. Let's go.
I guess the TTS did fix it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell's yeah.
Well,
Okay.
any Googles? Pilgrim.
I'm so sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, just stare at the camera. Blue eyes stare at the camera and do nothing.
Just don't breathe all weird and it's
Mobile
a
style.
little. But it's yes. Pilgrim. It's a really cool idea with like just like you don't even have to like stop at the places that your wagon stops.
You could just go.
You could just go. You don't feel like going into that creepy tomb or into that haunted village? You don't have to. Sure, you'll
you could
miss
also
out on
just
some.
run on the road, maybe. Something like
Yeah,
that, but
Oh boy, like that giant that we totally didn't
just go hide
glitch
once
into
in a
the.
while.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine. It's fine. Apparently, though, apparently that giant is far scarier than we actually thought it would be. I did some research into it and realized like there was like some monsters that we were just looking at completely wrong.
Oh? I'm so curious.
So like anytime that we got chased by one of those like fire spirits, apparently those are coil head mechanics.
How are you supposed to know that?
Exactly. No idea. It did not look like that stopped when anybody was looking at it, but how could we have known? We were just running away the entire time, scared absolutely shitless here.
You're right.
And there's not really, I guess there's not any real like profiles like there is in Lethal Company, despite our vapid attempts to scan for no reason.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But we, we still. You wanna know something?
Yeah, what?
You wanna know something?
Yeah, what?
You wanna know how far we actually got?
It's either really far or we didn't even touch it.
No, we got halfway, Sleepy.
For real? We actually
Like,
stopped,
actually.
like, halfway.
We actually did.
We're so good.
So, we're gaming.
We're gamers.
We're actual certified gamers. See, the League gamer rage helped. It's valid.
Definitely helped. Definitely helped. Gamers rise up.
Gamers rise up. Let's go. Yes, Pilgrim is fantastic, and I would highly recommend it. I do want to play more now that we figured out all the stuff. Anyways, don't do the. Just beware of the voice filter, the in-game voice if you are gonna do it, because we had some issues with it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Like huge.
It was. I don't even remember what the issue was, but.
It was just.
bad.
Yeah, it was just our internet scuff, but the way it was, like, translating in that particular
unintelligible.
in-game voice, yeah, no, it was doing some real weird stuff. I don't know what that was. Anyways, Pilgrim, good. I want to play more, View and Note. That was really awesome. Also, I'm gonna count this. I know it was like the end of the month, but I'm gonna count this as well.
Okay.
I also wanted to talk a little bit about my Monster Hunter Wilds experience.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. I'm so ready, Sleepy. I'm so freaking ready
I'm
for
ready.
this.
Give
After,
it.
yeah. So, did you? I didn't see the beginning of your experience. Did you see like? Did you have like any like weird black screen things at the title?
No, not that I recall.
Oh, okay. I guess it is just me. I was stuck with like a black screen at the title, and like my character creation wouldn't show up.
Huh?
So it was apparently like I had to change a graphics setting,
Mm-hmm.
which kept crashing my game.
Was it your VSync?
No, it was like a weird, like, I think it was called frame generation. I turned the,
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah. But, I had to like end stream, change the graphics settings, and then go back in order
no.
to actually use it. Otherwise I was just gonna create a character blind.
No.
But
That could be funny.
once I got past that, yeah, right? Who knows? Actually, that does sound kind of, But like, I love it. I love it. The open world stuff. The focus attacks, the wounding system. I love the wounding system.
Yes.
And particularly since I am like a diehard bug stick user, like with focus attacks giving like full extracts immediately, that's unheard of.
Was it?
Like actually, like if you perform a focus attack on a wound, it actually like straight up all 3 extracts.
They're bringing
Like-
Insect Glaive back to the meta.
You'd think anyways, but there's also a change that I really don't like about the Insect Glaive.
Oh, what is it?
The fact that they nerfed that they I don't know if it was just me, but it didn't seem like it. They took away they took away your ability to pogo.
Oh. What?
So like you get one shot to like jump at the monster, and if you don't mount, you just fall. Which I'm extremely sad at. Pogoing was my freaking life.
Man.
It's like airtime.
That's sad.
Airtime. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the Insect Glaive is to have airtime.
Yeah.
I'm so freaking sad on that. But you know, maybe something else in the full version will make up for it. I don't know. But like, so it's very. I wrote it's very interesting because it was like some good, some not so good. But you know, I just like to fly around and be flashy. But I don't know. It is still in beta.
It is. They said that they've already done a lot even since the open beta.
Which I'm really excited about. Oh goodness! Did you get through the? Did you get through the full thing? Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
full like
Oh yeah.
kill everything? Hells yeah! Oh,
Rolling Ray Dow.
right now!
He hates me. He just wants to blow me up in a railgun. But it's
Oh,
so
right.
cool.
Right, with the freaking weather stuff too.
The weather.
Ah! I'm so ready, Sleepy. I'm so freaking
Right?
ready.
Even
It's-
with my
it
few
re-
gripes, like, I'm still just ready. Like, come on.
Yeah. Legit. I've like my need to play Monster Hunter has been reignited, which is which is why I'm so sad I missed the gaming night yesterday. No!
Oh,
But
come on, come on.
I need to play more. All right, that's all I got. Oh goodness. Now that I've gotten that all out, I need more Monster Hunter. I need more Monster Hunter.
More Monster Hunter now, please? Thank you. I'm very excited. I wish it was the end of February. Come on, it's practically March.
Yeah, Yeah,
Actually,
let's just jump to let's just time jump. Just
the last
time
day
skip
of
to that
February.
point.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just time skip. Hit the button. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Everybody do the time
No.
warp.
Oh my goodness, I think somebody was literally playing that like in the room below me, like while I'm
Whoa.
the
Oh my
I
god.
could hear it all. It's like, this is so cool, but it's so loud.
That's so loud. Come on.
But it's totally worth it. Anyways, thank you so much, Sleepy.
Thank you, Zach.
Always a
Thank you for
pleasure.
my crunchy mic.
Yeah, no worries. I'm glad it's better. I don't know what you did, but I don't know why it decided to just
Absolutely
outright.
nothing.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe I did accidentally like haunt something. I don't know. I don't know. You're free now.
I am free.
So-
I'm free and clear.
Hells yeah. All right. I'm gonna get out of your hair now. Thank you so much, Sleepy.
Thank
I'll
you
see
so
you later. I'll see you back in
Later,
chat.
take care.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there he is. I'll be right back. I'm going to take my dog out really quick. But I will be back in a moment. Genuinely was just a moment. No worries. No worries. My goodness. Alright. Hold on one second. Did Badman dip out during that time? More like a second. I thought it was gonna take a little longer. I didn't really like. Okay, that's fine. I wish them luck with their confession though. No time. So next, we fill out their form. Was so long? No, it was not. It was not. Professors, are you here? Do you want to talk about your form? Yeah. Oh, we met when I stepped away to let Jaeger out. That was so long. No dropping frames. I'm not. Check because it made me nervous for a moment there. Zach, you are absolutely fine. Just a little haunting. Just a little. Just a little. Do you want to talk about your homework, Pat? Oh my gosh, no time. If not, that's okay too. Show yourself. You're so dramatic with it. Look me. Copy what you got. You can hop into the living room whenever you feel like.
Hi.
Gorgeous now.
Yeah.
That's cute. I like it. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Tired, but I'll deal with it.
Oh. If you're tired. Let's just take a nap.
Anyway, the media that I've been watching, playing, whatever, is Shangri-La Frontier. an anime. I've not finished it yet. I'm on episode 14.
Oh, how many?
Out of I'm on episode 14 of the first season. I believe there are 2 seasons. So far, it is really good. The basic premise of it is, the MC is, well, a gamer, and it's in a futuristic thing where there's a lot of, and this is the exact term of the anime, there's a lot of quote-unquote crap games.
Oh?
And their definition for it is basically a game that's compared to like their version of meta games. And basically there's another term for it, which I don't remember because it's been a bit since I've watched it. Because busy with stuff. But the premise of it is the MC, which is really he likes digging through a bunch of the crap games and stuff, and he's dead set on playing through as many as possible, regardless of what the mechanics are. So if you personally, played certain games that have really annoying mechanics, games like that.
Oh, yeah.
But how it changes is he for once decides to, hey, maybe let's give the mind or whatever a break, and let's actually play a good game for once. And that good game is called Shangri-La Frontier, hence the name of the anime. And I can't really go into, detail without spoiling of the rest of it, but there's some characters that are very well done, some less so. And there's a very specific scene that speaks to me as a blacksmith.
Oh?
If for the people that have seen it, they know.
Can't say I have, no. Dang.
But yeah, that's more or less.
2%.
Can't really think of too much else. The other thing that it's a game that I'm looking forward to, oncoming for it to release. It is called AI Limit. It is a Souls-like game, but it's anime, so it's kind of like Code Vein.
What about it? Has you excited for it?
It's essentially another anime Dark Souls, which, knowing me, I heavily enjoyed the whole Soulsborne series.
Where's my drink?
I have about,
My drink.
collectively between the Soulsborne games, I have about roughly 3 years of playtime.
Hell yeah.
Does that mean I'm good at the game? No.
It's not about that. I'm drinking.
But can read the
That's my drink.
description, or yeah, the plot thingy. I forget what it's called. Because it's not out yet, but I saw it and like, ooh, interesting. The games that I literally just have Steam open, so
Good.
the games it's similar to, according to Steam, is, well, for games that I've played, is Lords of the Fallen and Remnant 2.
Ooh, nice.
So if you've played those, then you'll kind of get a orientation on what it'll be like.
This is
Anyways.
similar to Pilgrim for me. I don't think so. It's an action RPG. Ain't no way. Steam, I think you're wrong.
I think Steam is... They're trying their best.
They are trying their best. Dad, I'm not even kidding.
Bro.
I'm not even kidding.
Anyways, the description thingy.
Mhm.
I should probably grab my glasses. Gotta put on the glasses even though I don't technically need them. Oh, actually that helps.
Not Valorant.
Okay. In a distant future, when civilization is on the verge of extinction, people follow the legend of the Elysium in the Lost City. Heavens, well, in the post-apocalyptic wasteland sci-fi ARPG, you will play as Arisa. There's two R's, that's throwing me off. But however that name is pronounced. A bladder with immortality, and explore the city ruin to find the hope for a new life.
It sounds interesting.
It is. It does sound interesting. And what I've seen from what Steam is showing, it looks like it's pretty well. Like the art looks nice. I've not properly seen the trailer of it, but art-wise, it looks very similar to Code Vein.
I can see that.
Like the whole graphics and how things are shaped together, it looks very similar to Code Vein. Though, yeah, that's really the only comparison I can give.
I think it's a good one.
Because
So.
it's the... Yeah.
When does that come out?
Oh, it doesn't say yet. Could still be in development. The only difference is I don't think that this is going to be a multiplayer based game. I think it's strictly going to be single player.
Nice.
But I'm very excited for it because, it gives me another game to play that's difficult.
It's right up your alley.
Because a thing that comes with, playing the Soulsborne games is after you go through your first or second one, all the other games kind of aren't hard anymore.
Well, I don't totally agree, but I get what you mean.
Yeah,
Circles, you want
like,
to know how good character creation is. I think you just play as a pre-made protagonist. Arisa.
that might be it.
I think it's a linear game with a pre-made story and the characters.
It's probably like a story based. It does still look really good.
My mic, I'm not even doing anything. Why are my mic settings changing? Or music load? Both. Why not both?
The technology. Oh, of course it's.
So character-wise,
That's probably-
just from skimming, it looks like, you know, like if you drop like if you add like a souls like with like Nier.
I've not played Nier,
Mm.
even though I should, because
Mm.
from what I've heard, it's really good.
I love the Nier games.
So I should probably also play it for the sake of theme-wise, because from what I've gathered from Nier, there's a lot of machines.
And Automata, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not the only. That's the second one.
That is, yeah. Oh, I didn't know that there's more than one.
Well, there's Nier, and then there's Nier Automata. Yeah. Originally it's called Nier. The original is called Nier Replicant. We just got it as Nier. And a remaster was released a couple years ago that we got them. It was like Nier Replicant version 1 point string of numbers. But those games, they're spin-off of the Drakengard series, if you've heard of that.
I have not.
Which is set after the Earth was left in ruin, so they have like their own stories going on. Yoko Taro, my beloved.
No idea who that is.
That's okay, that's okay.
I'll figure it out as time goes.
Oh, that's the director.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Of those games. He's a quirky guy. Makes fantastic games. Love him. A freak. Affectionate.
Noted. I'm still on Steam looking at, you know, some of the what's the word? Environment design.
On AI Limit?
Yeah. There's what it looks like is there's probably going to be an area that there's going to be one of those areas that just shows you how tiny your character is compared to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Which I absolutely love those.
Me too. Playing with the map and like the perspective is always great. It makes you feel like you're in a space. And change up how gameplay goes for those.
Yeah. See, I almost figured out how to do stuff like that, but I'm busy almost always. It be like that sometimes.
What's up, Noton? It does. Yeah. Anything else you want to chat about real quick before we get Noton in here?
No, I think I'm good. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything else.
Okay, well, we got some good stuff to look forward to.
Yeah.
Let me know how you feel about Shangri-La Frontier when you finish it.
I will.
Yeah, thank you so much for chatting with me, Have.
Yeah.
Have a good rest of your night, okay?
You as well.
Thank you. Hello, Bardu from YouTube, even though it says you're on Twitch. Notan, get in the waiting room. Get back. Oh, there you are. Okay. I have to crack my neck and get ready to fight. Get ready to fight Notan in the ring. Cool, but yeah, I like this music track a lot. This whole thing, this whole set. Hopefully it's not too loud now that I've quieted it. Doesn't help that I'm naturally quiet IRL, so if I'm not like in streamer mode, I go back into like talking quietly, and then I look at my mic and I'm like, oh, it's like barely. Boop. note, Nero.
Hello.
Padoru. Hi.
How you doing today, Sleepy?
I'm on your TV right now, Bardu. I'm doing great. I just found out I'm on Bardu's TV. I'm a star. I'm a TV star.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't know I was talking to a celebrity.
Oh
you
my
know.
good golly gumdrops. Okay, I'm talking to the Demon King himself. Note Nero. Hi.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. I'm Note Nero, King of all demons,
Cherry.
part-timer PNG tuber.
What?
I just-
What?
I wanted-
What? What do you have?
I have so many good reads. So
I don't believe you, but go on.
So last month, right? I recently went back to a title that I was reading like long ago, but like I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna let it cook for a little bit. And
Have a good day at work.
title is called Killer Peter. I don't know if I talked about it before, but it's about a old like organization that was like it's like a crime organization called Glory Club. Peter retires his status as a legendary killer and spends the rest of his remaining days running a quiet used bookstore. But one day he is ambushed, and then he magically get killed and go back in the past. Well, he gets like a younger body, and he's just like, well, nobody knows who the fuck I am because they don't have a picture of me. So now I'm gonna figure out why my old organization decided to try to off me when I was just chilling, right? So Peter, in his peak form, mind you, like a high schooler apparently, because he was already kicking ass as an old man, but apparently like his peak, his prime,
I turned myself up, Dark
he
Ninja.
was
I hope that helps.
he's hella fucking good. Like he has the look, he has the physique, and like nobody knows who he is.
What doesn't
so
he have, Notan?
Huh?
What doesn't he have if he's the perfect man?
He's perfect.
Go on,
Like,
what happens? What now?
So
he's young and strong.
Yeah, he infiltrates the school that like house orphans and whatnot, and he's just like gets involved with other students and try to teach them like the essentials, but like not really teach them, but kind of guide them in a way. And so he has to fight the new disciples, because like there was like 7 disciples, one of the two.
That's a big difference, 13 and 7.
So listen, I want to say 13
The
disciples.
7 evil exes.
That's what I want to say, because they're like super powerful and like they're crazy. Like the first arc goes pretty hard because it's a dude who essentially is like a mad scientist.
Oh,
And when you learn about his like what he has done to his body, you just like, there ain't no way Peter's gonna win. And then like Peter just pulls shit out of his ass, but it makes sense, and the fight scenes are pretty fucking good. Like the way how they draw muscles and how they do certain shots, like just in this Malway, is like it's pretty good, and I like it. It's been published since 2023 and it's still ongoing. But yeah, that's Killer Peter. First arc is really good. Second arc is decent. Third arc, hell yeah, I love the third arc, because the third arc
okay,
was
so they
more
bring
like,
it back in the 3rd arc.
oh yeah, because he had to fight a Zubat. I won't explain further, but he had to fight a Zubat, and I'm just like, that's a Zubat. That's all you gotta tell me.
Okay. What now? What next? Okay.
Alright, so
I'm not even gonna question it. Just okay.
the other one, no. Have you ever seen or read Sweet Home?
Oh yeah,
Alright, have you read and seen Attack on Titans?
most of it, yeah.
Now, let me ask you, have you ever thought about if these two worlds cross over, or if they had a love child together? Now, if you didn't, let me introduce you to Surviving the Apocalypse. The main premise is this boy doesn't have a name, and he was locked in a basement and trained his entire life by his deranged father. That he has confronted and declared that the apocalypse is coming. Every day, his father trained, beats the fuck out of him, just like, yo, kid, son, you don't have a name. And so the boy was like, I want to leave the basement. And he's just like, you don't want to leave the basement. The humans out there are scary. They're going to use you. And then they're going to try to kill you once they're done using you. And he's just like, but not all humans are bad, Dad. He's just like, you don't know. You just been in the basement. And you want to get out this basement, you want to have to beat me or kill me. So the boy tries to do that one day. And the father turns around and just knocks him the fuck out. That shit was funny as fuck to me. Because the way how they draw his face, it was scary. And I'm like, alright, I can see the Attack on Titan shit right here. Like, we're already getting to Attack on Titans within the first 3 chapters. Yes, sir. And eventually, the father gets a phone call, and he's just like, no, alright. And then he just starts laughing. His son wakes up, he's tied to a chair, and the son was like, I thought he was gonna do some more harsh training, some discipline and whatnot. And he's just like, no, you're just gonna sit here and not do anything. And his son tries to break out of the chair because he can actually break out the chair. And his father like punched the shit out of him. And he's like, no, you're not gonna do anything. And so his father, the son's just like, no, you said you was gonna train me harder. And the father keeps on hitting him, but like, it's not out of like hate, it's out of like scared. Like, they even show like a close-up of his face. It's like, why are you looking at me like that, father? So
Why are you?
his son becomes unconscious eventually, and he does break out the chair, but his father is gone. And then the system lock in the basements are all unlocked. So the boy runs out. He climbs up the ladder. It's a very long ladder, so you hear "What a Thrill" is coming on, Snake Eater music and whatnot. And
Oh
so
my
when he
gosh.
gets out, it's modern day. There's cars, there's people. He's just like, oh wow, people. And
That's
somebody
a
was also,
poopo.
and somebody was just like, why are you in the middle of the road? And he just like, oh yeah, humans are crazy, but like, I'm out, I did it. And then all of a sudden, something goes in front of the sun, and then some plant things come down, goes into the sewers, into the basement, and now the end of the world is happening, and people have to run away and try to fight these big ass, ugly creatures that I want to call them roots, if anything, because they're all like spiral, but they're all could be like different shapes and forms, like Attack on Titan, because there could be super giants, and then there's like super like humanoid shit. But it's pretty interesting. It's like people be dying, and like the way how they figure out in one of the chapters how these creatures are able to sense them is by fire. So I don't know what they really are. They haven't really gave these creatures a name, but yeah. It's called Surviving the Apocalypse.
Surviving the Apocalypse on Webtoon. I might give it a try. Wait,
And then
is it by the same? Okay,
I don't know.
hold on.
I don't.
Hold on. I can't type. Hold on a second. No, it's not. Why do I recognize the name of the author of this? That's gonna bother me.
No,
Interesting.
this is a fun one. Not too greedy or like would be bloody or anything, I think. But this is other malware that I have been reading for a while. Is reincarnation as a legendary grimoire. So typical, I guess, reincarnation. But this dude is a book. So, and he's a
Why?
magic book. Yeah, I know,
Why?
right? So he's a magic book, so he is able to teach and show any young magician how to be the greatest of the great, He does this for years, and eventually one person finds him, and he's just like, oh, well, I don't want to be a mage. I want to be a knight. And he's just like, the fuck you mean you want to be a knight?
I want to be a book.
It's like, you could be a powerful mage. And he's
Mages
just like,
suck.
nah, I don't want to be a mage. Yeah, you're right, mages do suck. And he's just like, I don't want to be a mage. Like, could I be a magical knight? He's just like, I guess, maybe, like, it could work. And then he's just like, nah, I'm just gonna be a knight. And so, eventually, the guy dies, right? Boom. And then my man just like, dude, no, this sucks, because now I'm gonna be put back on this shelf. And until somebody grabs me, I can't do
Please.
shit.
Don't put me on the shelf.
And he's just like, now I have this time limit, because also, if he does not get somebody to possess him, apparently he like disappears and like goes forward in time. I don't fucking know, but it kind of seemed like that was the premise that they was cooking with for a very little bit.
Interesting.
But a young rogue comes in, takes the book, and then she starts learning magic from him. And she is, I will say, multi-classy. If this was D&D, she would be like a rogue and mage, like a wizard. I forget what you call them. But like, she's very fast, she's a quick learner, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna teach you everything I know and help you out to get what you need. And she's like, what do you want? He's just like, I don't wish to be a book. Like, ultimately, he's just like, I just want my main body back, but like at the end of the day, I just teach people because it's the only way he is communicating with other people. Like, he kind of been stuck doing that for years, and then people doesn't do it or can't really help him, and so he just get passed on and helps more other people. He has like 5 great disciples. One of them is a lich, which you get to meet, and actually he's pretty fucking funny. The art is very
Finish up.
the
I
art
have a
is
question.
very magic based and fun, very colorful.
What would you want to be reincarnated as if you had to be an object?
A sword.
A sword? What kind of sword? Just any old sword? A magic sword? A special sword? A beginner sword?
Well, if
Secret
I was gonna
beginner
be a
sword
sword,
that's actually
I
god
would,
tier?
no, if it was gonna be a sword, it would mainly be like a magical sword, but like at the end of the day, like it would, like, the design would be able to, like, you'd be able to one-handed use it, so it'd be like a short sword, but like a medium, not like, it would deceive people. You would think it was a short sword, if anything. And like, it's not too short to be a short sword, and it's not too long to be a long sword.
So a sword!
Sword. What would you want to be reincarnated as? If you had to be an object, Sleepy.
That's a good question. If I were to be an object, reincarnated as an object... Huh. Huh. I'm thinking. Dang, that's hard. I don't want to just pick a weapon. An object. I think.
There's the main reason why I pick a sword. Like, I have always liked those items ever since I was a kid.
Dang.
It's fair.
This is hard, actually. I'm trying to think what I want to be. I was like, well, maybe like a tree. Oh, but what if I get chopped down? Or what if there's a forest fire?
There is a book where somebody gets reincarnated as a tree.
Is it a man?
It is a man.
Why are men allowed to... No, Ton, answer me this. Why are men allowed to be reincarnated as anything? But if a woman's reincarnated, she's always a villainess or a spider?
Now, hear me out. There was a book I was reading that both characters, like, it was a husband and a wife that gets reincarnated backwards in time to be, like, during when they first met. So the whole premise was for them to pretend to, like, you know, not really get back together and be like, yeah, you know, I have all my memories, so, like, I'm just not gonna do this route.
Did they reincarnate or go back in time?
I think they got, so something happens to them where they both go backwards, but it's like they kind of get reincarnated, not really, but they're like back in their younger bodies. I call it reincarnation because something happens to them. Like, they was arguing and shit, and then, like, boom, lights went out.
That I would not call that reincarnation. I would call that like time shenanigans. A plane or car?
They got isekai.
Damn. I do think I kind of like the idea of being a book, or maybe stuffed animal or something. I heal secretly if you hug me.
I do have one more actually to talk about.
What's up?
All right, before I forget, the Stellar Sword Master. I will not be able to do this any justice. I already know this, right?
You have my attention with that word.
It's so fucking good. I binge read it within like 3-4 days because the artwork is beautiful. It doesn't really have like power shenanigans besides aura, but like that's whatever. I will say the orphan named Vlad works for a brothel, you know, and he is like, his boss is like a disgraced knight. He turns the path of the blade, pledging himself to pursue power by the sword, you know. And Vlad is a nice kid. He loves helping out, and he has like that look of like, oh man, he does look like the main character. He has blonde hair, blue eyes, you know. And everybody be like, oh Vlad, you're so cool, and like Vlad just does his shit. And then after he works, Vlad goes and look at a sword that this guy made, and he just looks at it. He's just like, I would love to know how it feels to like hold on to that sword. Like, I want that sword. Eventually,
that's you. That's a sword. That's you.
Something happens where Vlad home, right, gets destroyed. Vlad has to leave his home, and he does eventually gets this sword. But like, it's Vlad himself is so just like a stoic character in a way, where I'm like, I'm reading a story about knighthood, honestly. And there is a spirit attached to this sword who is also trying to teach Vlad how to use the sword. He just like, hey, if you can hear me, I will teach you my swordmanship so you can get back, reclaim what you have lost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm dropping stuff.
down the line, it becomes a little like, you know how Guts killed like 100 demons in one night? So Vlad like takes out like 100 dudes by himself in one night, and I got to read that and I saw it, and like the action, I cannot stress this enough. When I say action in manhwa or in manga, it's so fucking good. And when you like color it and give it details, and like you have certain angle points, it's just like you are immense into the story. And that time where Vlad legit kills like 100 dudes in one fucking night, that shit was peak to me. Because not only does he gives everybody a fucking chance in a way to leave, because I didn't know, I don't know if this is real, but if a lord give you a flag back in the day, you technically have rights to do, like, if you plant your flag somewhere, you had the right to do the shit that you need to do, right? Because you are backed by two different lords, or like whoever gave you their crest on this flag. Because he's like a flag knight without officially being like he's like an honorary knight. Yeah, that's what he is. That's the reason why he has these pledge, these crests. So he legitimately be like, hey, leave this area or I'm going to do whatever I need to fucking do, technically. And everybody's just like, yeah, we ain't gonna listen to you. So he walks in there and they all try to jump him, and he just, one by one, kicking ass, taking names, and I'm just like, damn.
Damn.
I don't even know how my man is doing this, and he did it. He did it, and it was fucking beautiful. Because the story is still going, and I don't know where we're going. I just don't, because I was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna reclaim his home eventually. All right, we halfway through. Here, reclaim his home. Oh, I forgot. There's another reason why he's doing this as well, because, you know Ike, right, from Fire Emblem?
Mm-hmm.
You know how Ike's dad dies to a Black Knight?
Oh my gosh, spoilers, yeah.
It's a little bit like that. My bad, sorry. It's been out for so many years.
I mean, you're giving away the whole story of this manhwa too.
Listen, it's so good, though.
I don't even need to read it now. You just kind of told us everything that happened.
It's so good. The art is just so good, and I love it. Like, I feel like I get to learn about, like, knighthood and stuff, and, like, as a person who loves swords and knights and, like, samurais, I'm just like, it's easy. It's easy to keep me reading with when a character has a sword. I won't even lie.
Dark Lugia would flee after the 10th knight got slain. They would just leave. Note has noted down everything, truly.
So, but yeah, I will send it to you.
Okay.
So that's all I wanted to tell you. Besides, the game I played last month was Pilgrimage with you and XAD. Novus.
Yeah,
there we go.
I gotta play more. Yeah.
It was really fun.
It was fun.
So, but thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for chatting with me.
Thank you.
Can you? Oh yeah.
Can you repeat XAD's name again? XAD Novus. Is it Novus?
It's Novitas.
Novus what?
Novitas.
Novitas?
Novitas? Zad, how do you say that? I never actually asked. Hello, Starshine TTS?
Zadnovitis.
Zadnovitis, says TTS. Wow, that sounds like a disease almost when it's said like that. Man, I got a real case of Zadnovitis. Oh no! Oh no!
No, please stop. That's why I said XAD. It's so much easier to say it than like trying to pronounce it. Like, leave me alone.
You did fine, you did fine.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Okay, thank you for chatting, Notan. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I asked and that's what he said, but Zadnovitis. Anyone else suffering from Zadnovitis? We do need a montage of Notan. I was retying my hair, sorry. Okie dokie, artichoke. Notan, the Yasagayo, the Yurgersal. Rekla thinks he's coming down with Zadnovitis. I just need that as a screenshot. I just need that. I'm actually gonna do that. Screenshot that. Let me save that. Oh my god. Fantastic. Nope. Do you need some Zadnovitis for that? Don't think about all the warnings. Just don't. Hello?
If you're suffering from Zadnovitis, I have the solution for you. Use code SleepyWitch10 on Advanced GG to get over your Zadnovitis.
Oh my gosh, I gotta take a sip of my Advanced GG. I'm unironically really enjoying the vampire venom one. I wish it wasn't energy so I could drink it for like hydration. Or is that the Organization 13 name? We should do that sometime. Come up with our names. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna take off my headset for a second. My head's starting to hurt. Ugh, you guys should still be able to hear me. Because I'm just sitting it down in front of me, but I just want it off my head for a few minutes. We could still chat for a bit before we get someone else in here. Polexis. Wait, I'm kind of into that. It's me, Polexis. If you're still here and if you're still here and want to chit chat a bit about Epic, you can sit in the waiting room. I'm just gonna give myself a couple minutes without, maybe not even a couple, just like a minute without my headset on because my head is killing me. Oh, Zelen. Oh, I'm shaking my head. Can I crack my neck at all? No. Can't get nothing. I can't have anything. I pet you guys, except I'm tying my hair back up again. Maybe I need to tie it looser. I don't know. Maybe a bun and not a ponytail. Arbs Royks. Arby's. Also, how about you guys? Okay. Oh, Yama, I had burger today. Arby's, my favorite member of Organization 13. I did, yeah, I actually did have burger today. Oh, anyone can join the waiting room. You should be able to join the waiting room. Burger good. But yeah, anyone should be able to join the waiting room. If it doesn't let you, let me know. Let me see. Let me double check the permissions. It should be. It says at everyone can connect. So you should be able to join it. Hope you get Borger tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna drag Arby's in here.
Sleepy's
Hey
chat.
Arby's! A jump scare, you're dragging her in here, calling her Arby's.
I was like, Arby's? What is Arby's?
They were assigning organization 13 names, and yours was like Arby's Roix, but I just read it as Arby's.
I am Arby's chat. I'm streaming right now too, so I just threw your stream onto my stream.
I was wondering, I was like, is it stream? This is a stream within a stream.
It's a stream within a stream. It's streamception.
Stream within a stream.
Actually, can I get that going? Hold on, chat. 1 second. Hi guys, how is everything? How are you, Sleepy? I have been listening this whole time. You have been in the background. It's been nice.
Oh, thank you.
I've been listening to all the amazing things you guys have been reading. You're Sable. You're welcome for your name. Thank you, Bardo Wolf.
Arby's,
I'm
my
trying.
beloved.
Alright, browser source. Okay. Girl, call me Arby's because I got. Oh my goodness. So, dang it. I can't get your page on mine. I'm sorry. Dang it. I got excited. I failed, chat. I'm so sorry. So, I'm excited because you know what I'm going to talk about?
I do. I was like, where's your talk about Epic? Oh, they're playing Hades, which, related.
Yes, I started playing Hades because Gabby, Gift of Gab, was playing Hades too, and I was like, oh, look at that. And then it was like Odysseus. I was like, that's a sign. That is a sign that I need to be, that I need to throw this on. Like, I need to play this game. And so this entire stream, I have been singing Epic while I met the characters.
Good.
And also, sorry to my chat for having this one-sided conversation. Always check out your Sleepy Witch. She's amazing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Probably gonna rate her later when I am done with Hades.
I do not exist. Do not perceive me.
She does exist. She's in the stars. So the Vengeance Saga, of course, the last saga, which was the God Saga, the Wisdom Saga, actually. We left off after Athena gets shot down by Zeus, which, by the way, is not canon to the actual story of Homer. Jorge has been taking some creative liberties with this next part of his saga, which I appreciate very much because it kind of keeps us who don't know what's going on or who have read it, like we still get our own surprises, which I very much adore. Hello, Nyanyas. I did manage to trap Dreamy at my house to watch it on Halloween.
Yes.
It was fantastic. No matter what she says, she loved it.
Good. Do it again. Every time.
It's a tradition. I'm very sad that this is like one of the last times we'll be able to do this, but you know what? Well, I'll find another hyperfixation. But so now we have finally led on to Calypso, and the one thing I do like about Jorge, he really knows how to do so many meanings to one song. So when you listen to Calypso song, if you have absolutely no reference for it, if you just heard it on the radio, you would just think it's a song about someone who had their heart broken. When you listen it into the context of the Odyssey, you're like, damn, bitch, you are a gaslighting, manipulative little piece of thing, I tell you what. But if you listen into the concept of Epic, then you kind of like feel bad for her. It's kind of that thing of like, she did a horrible thing. She did trap him there with her for 7 years, keeping him from his wife. Yeah. But she's also trapped on that island and had the prophecy of never being, she was banished. She's lonely. She thought she was doing something right. She was like, if I treat him well and love bomb him, he'll love me too. And that's not the case. Yeah.
Very much a gray area there.
It is a gray area. So like it gives you a little more sympathy for the characters. Like none of these characters are perfect, because if you think about it in the context of Odysseus, he's killed so many people and has destroyed cities just to see his wife again. But we're thinking, we're just going, oh, but he's doing it for his wife. Aww. Without thinking.
If you're on the other side of that,
exactly.
Just killing everyone for a lady?
Exactly. If you're on the other side, you're like, here I am, just milking my cow. Oh no! Like,
Not so cute if you're having a morning.
exactly. And Not Sorry for Loving You is honestly the way he managed to put so much emotion and being able to double guess yourself, especially if you were listening to the saga and hated Calypso. He did make you second guess yourself, and I believe that was truly one of the best parts of Epic. One of my followers, G, is also saying it's his favorite out of the whole soundtrack. And it's very, like, if you heard it on the radio, you'd be like, oop, I'm gonna cry a little.
Oh.
And then we lead off to him finally leaving the island. And honestly, if you loved Hermes in the first one, when he was in the Cersei saga, you're gonna fucking love him in the Vengeance saga. Guy was throwing it back in the whole song. You have to watch it. Like, there are animatics that go with it, but like, he's literally throwing him back and twerking while Odysseus is fighting for his life on this little itty bitty raft. So, but a lot of things that people seem to forget is that, like, we're watching Odysseus survive all this stuff, and they're like, how can this man, like, survive this? And they forget that Hermes is, like, his great-great-great-grandson. So he does have a little bit of the power of the gods on his side. Maybe it's very diluted, but the gods favor those who they're related in. Oh, yes, Skip the Gap. He is throwing it back. So it kind of makes it more sense, like, how he's surviving all of this bullshittery that he's going through. And then we lead off. I usually love everything about Epic. I'm not gonna lie, there was one song that I was a little sad about. It was so short, and it's the Battle of, I can't pronounce it, Charbiddus? I can't pronounce that. Charbiddus? I can't pronounce it. It's the Scylla's sister kind of deal.
Oh.
So like, it's literally the trolley one. So like, either you go to Charbiddus and you lose everyone, or you go to Scylla and you just kill 6 people. So what are those things that make you double think? Kind of deal. Then we finally get to Poseidon, and this is where I won't give any spoilers about what the Vengeance Saga really is, but Poseidon really threw his whole ussy into that song called Get in the Water. And it's also very sad how we start off with Odysseus. Like, the way he sings the third song of the entire album. So he goes, 600 men under my command, but it's just dead silence. Because now there's no longer a fleet or a band. So all these things he's singing is just met with the silence of the waves.
Oh!
And yeah, it's just like, it really just tugs on your heartstrings because he literally has sacrificed it all to get to his wife. Charybdis. Oh, thank you, Niji. It's pronounced Charybdis. Charybdis. Oh, I learned a new word today. Yes, Get in the Hot Water was just fucking nuts. And so he's just brilliant with the way he does that. And I don't want to mess up the ending. I know I've been throwing it. Throwing it there because it's a 2,000-year-old story. But because he is changing certain things, it's now no longer easel, things that are you would already know ahead of time. So I do highly recommend watching the Vengeance Saga and giving it a listen. Unlike the other ones where I tell you everything that happens, definitely give it a go.
Oh yeah, for sure. Even if it's a story you think you've already heard before, you haven't heard it quite like this.
Exactly. Honestly, there's something to be said about the way that everyone's like, oh, you're recycling old material, but it's like, are you though? Because everyone has their own take on it.
I mean, case in point, you're playing Hades. Is anyone saying that about that? Like,
exactly. Literally playing Hades
we
right
do
now.
this all the time with like, with myths,
with Frankenstein.
Like, come on.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians was another one. That one was really good.
We've convinced Dark Lucia to look it up. Yes, do it.
And I watched it live. IFS this? Yes. Like, I was also live. I was streaming that because I was like, oh my god. And watching Jorge actually react to his music, you can see that this is a man that really, really loves what he does. So watching him get excited, and it's technically like a friend collaboration. It's kind of like how with you and Dreamy when you made your song and you're there listening to each other. It's like, that's my girl, that's my wife. It's just fun to watch that. So watching his for going like, that's my best friend. my girlfriend. I love her so much. Like going on about that and talking about how talented they are and throwing all the stuff that they're doing in the live stream. Like they just made this new song. You have to go check it out. Like friends supporting friends will always be the butter to my bread.
Yes. Oh, so much love and passion, truly.
Indeed.
And
Also, I won't lie though. I'm gonna throw this out here because I feel like you're gonna get a little annoyed. We also, for my friends who were not VTubers or don't have Twitch, we streamed you and Dreamy's debut. So that technically counts part of my media review.
why would I get mad about that?
I don't know. It's like what? Like kind of deal.
I get mad about that. That's very flattering. Thank you.
And I have actually inspired a few of my friends to do the VTubing thing. We got new PNGers in the VTubing world now, and a few who are really like who were so amazed by what you and Dreamy have done together. And I was joking around, going, "It was the power of friendship." Deadass was power of friendship. That they are now working on their lores and are very excited to like. They went from, oh, it's just me to now I'm like kind of bringing my friends into it and really making it my own. So, get it. I'm going to throw a really big shout out for you and Dreamy for that because that was 10 kinds of amazing. And I will not lie, I listened to that song maybe one too many times.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, for anyone who does end up doing something, I'd love to check them out when they do.
Oh, I will definitely let you know. We are lore writing and doing it all, and it's so exciting. I love watching people's stories come out. So whether it's from epic, music, drawing, it's just the world without art is literally just
Oh, wholly agree there.
But thank you so much for having me on stream. I'm going to go back and play Hades and keep singing Epic in the background and forcing my followers to deal with my off-tune singing for it.
Thank you for chatting with me. I hope you're enjoying Hades.
Oh, it is a lot of fun. Bye, chat. I hope you guys enjoy all the medias that you're about to consume within the next few days.
Yep, that's what they gotta do. Bye, Yor. Thank you so much. Have a good stream.
Thank you, you too.
Yo. Yeah, I can't wait for Hephaestus to be too. Bye, Scholar. Have a good night. Okay, we're gonna get Bardo in here, and then Kami, and then Rubble, I think. Bardo, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you prepared? I'm gonna start grading homework, by the way. Cooking, I can't wait. Yes, okay. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, hoo, hoo.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hiya. One sec, I just gotta mute so I don't have this repetitive okay, that's taken care of. So, yeah, media.
Media.
Well, for the last hour or so, I've been watching your play Hades, so let's start there, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I have Hades, but I mean, I've just kept putting it off, you know? That I have been watching other streamers such as yourself, some Luna, some others you may know of, but I don't want to diverge. I don't want to go off topic with that one. Also, did you know that the Kingdom Hearts soundtrack is on iTunes?
Is it really?
Yeah, really. I bought a few songs last month.
Oh, that's pretty neat. I haven't dabbled much in iTunes, but I should.
Yeah, I've spent way too much money on iTunes over the last 20 years.
Oh my gosh. You got a whole library going.
Yeah, but yeah, I just cherry pick a few songs every now and then. Like, for example, I got like the big ones for Kingdom Hearts, you know, like Tension Rising, 13th Struggle, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That been, let's see. let's see, other music, like I've done some playlists, well, like, and that stuff like that, like, for example, and I got a few, like, I got more versions of Battle on the Big Bridge for Gilgamesh from Final Fantasy.
Yes.
There is never enough of
Yes.
those.
Never enough. Keep making them, everybody.
Yeah. Yes, as for other things, well, last night I finally finished a certain anime with a friend of mine. We were watching it together.
Oh.
Elf Bride.
Oh.
It's a long. I can't remember the rest of the title, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we finally we were on a bit of postponing because for whatever reason, but we finally finished the last 2 episodes last night.
Oh,
You ever watch it?
That you're done. No, I really oh my gosh, I read a little bit of the light novel in the beginning,
Oh.
but not very much. I fell off.
Well, most manga I've read recently was just like that was a couple of months ago. Like, and even then I didn't get very like. You ever heard of World's End Harem?
Yes.
Well, this one was the fantasy version. That's because the base one just seemed kind of nah. The fantasy one seems a little more interesting, but I lost track. I ran out of interest in it for a while, so I put that off to the side.
Imagine my surprise when I saw World's End Harem being sold in the bookstore.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah. But for the bulk of stuff, video games, for example, I've been playing a bit more Pokemon recently.
Oh, what Pokemon?
Well, let's see, some Heart Gold for a bit. Been walking around with a lot with a Pokewalker, believe it or not.
Ooh.
And let's see, some Pokemon White, some Pokemon Emerald, and Pokemon Scarlet, because today I finally got it sorted out to get that shiny Meloetta.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it turns out you gotta catch all the Pokemon in Scarlet or Violet, or they have to be originate from there, and then you gotta put them all into home. And that took a few days of back and forth and having a friend help me with some trade evolutions. It's always the trade evolutions, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I only had to fill in a few blank spots because you'd think that, like, just you having the Pokemon transferred up for over the last 20 years would have cleared you right off the bat. I mean, you get the national decks that way, but still.
But still.
Though,
it's a lot of work.
Also, well, I also got a few other trinkets, like, do you have any of the Gen 4 or Gen 5 Pokemon games still?
Still maybe somewhere.
Because, there's run servers for Mystery Gift for those games.
Really?
Yeah. For Gen 5, it's easier to set up, but for Gen 4, you gotta get, like, either have an Android or have to get a router or some sort to remove passwords, because the old DS security is too old for modern passwords, because it's just not enough space. But when you get stuff, you get, like, a lot of, like, I managed to get, like, a bunch of shiny Milotic.
Dang.
2 shiny Milotic, actually. There's also I have both Diamond and Pearl, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But a bunch of Darkrai, Shaman, the Arceus event, believe it or not, and just an Arceus. And so I've been working on getting my copy of Pokemon White to have a full completed dex again, because I originally had one years ago, but I reset it years ago as well, because I wanted to replay through it, because honestly, Pokemon White's one of my favorite games, for Pokemon, that is. How about you? Any favorite Pokemon games?
Oh, that's hard. I am partial to Gold, Silver, Crystal, but I do really like Black and White as well.
Solid picks. Oh, did you ever play, like, the GameCube ones?
No?
Sorry. Coliseum and XD
Yeah.
Gale of Darkness. Yeah.
I did play them.
Oh.
I did like
No,
them.
which is good. I've played through Gale of Darkness like 4 or 5 times at this point, just harvesting the shadow Pokemon and such to get them up. I replayed Gen 3 way too many times.
But Gen 3 is so good. I didn't get to finish Gale of Darkness because I was renting it. I think I did own Coliseum.
Well, if you still have the discs, you're probably good, because otherwise that's about a. Well, you've seen the prices, I imagine.
Yeah. I really regret, like, as an adult, like, man, I should have kept a lot more things. So
I know,
many
right?
more
Like,
things.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good. Like, I still have a few GameCube games, but like, I mean, I do have Gale of Darkness. I mean, I've got I'm pretty sure I've got Luigi's Mansion here as well. So, yep. Paper Mario, Sonic Adventure 2. Let's see, Pikmin 2 and Skies of Arcadia Legends. You ever play that?
Yes. Oh my gosh, bring Skies of Arcadia back, please.
Yes. Also Shadow Hearts. Bring back Shadow Hearts.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I would cry.
Shadow Hearts has some of the best music and some of the best video game music of its time.
Really fantastic.
Yeah. Other than that, I've also been watching some YouTube, getting back into watching some Call Me Johnny, some stuff like that. Any YouTubers you like? Any gaming YouTubers you like watching?
I watch a lot of hermit crafters. I don't watch a whole lot of like gaming YouTubers much anymore. If there's like a horror game I'm interested in, like Markiplier's usually played it, so I'll like give it. I'm like, do I want to pay money for this? Guess I'll give it a watch. I watch Northern Lion, so I guess that counts.
And when it comes to Markiplier, I'm more familiar with his brother. Has more of his brother's work. You ever read the webcomic Two Kinds? Yeah, it's the author of it and the artist is literally his brother, Tom Fishbach. However I can pronounce his last name.
I've heard of that. I haven't read it though, and I was like, yeah, I might sometime though, because it seemed interesting.
Yeah, I could probably link it in the Discord if you want.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Please do, if you don't mind.
It's been going on for its 21st anniversary so far.
You could tell, labor of love again, which I always love to see.
Yep, it's always nice. But yeah, it's a bit slow on the updates. But then again, what comic? Like, but
Yeah,
no, I'm
it's a lot
not.
of
But
work.
but it's still regular, I'd say. I'll put it in the media.
Yeah.
Okay. That's some keeping up to date on some other main ones like questionable content, how to be a werewolf. Let's see, some Alguna Shive. I've been watching Love Not Found. Other than that, but also, a couple months ago, I got into D&D.
How's that been going? Oh my gosh, I miss D&D.
Well, this is my first session, and guess what campaign I'm doing for my first time ever playing D&D?
I'm scared. What?
Curse of Strahd. Yeah. Yep.
Oh
Well,
my.
We survived the death house after 7 sessions.
You know what? That's good. That's good.
Yeah. We were stuck in that house for ages.
Oh man.
Because so much happens in that house.
I have never played a Curse of Strahd campaign, but I've heard horror stories. So many.
Yeah, not surprising considering Strahd is a game about being in a gothic horror, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
but we all survived the death house.
You did. You know, that's
Yeah,
if
and
nothing
thank
else,
you
you can
again.
say that.
And death house is in italics when I say it.
Mhm.
I would say it like the death house.
The Death House.
Exactly. The funny thing, I also did find someone make like a 3D printed out a functional diorama of the death house.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you have a diorama of the Death House.
No, I don't
That's
have it.
actually cool.
I just found some pictures of it on Reddit. Really.
That's so cool that someone did it though.
Yeah, I think I saved the link. I could probably share it sometime later on if I remember where I put it, but that's a story for another day. And otherwise, I've just been, well, and here we are right now, I guess. Oh, I forgot to mention, I finished Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, how'd you enjoy that? I still have to start it, actually.
It was pretty good. Finished with a Shadowheart romance. All the party members are alive. Stuff like that. I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to spoil anything.
Thank you.
Even though I did just say I am so sorry about that. I did not think
good.
that part through.
No, you are good. I got you.
I
heard nothing.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say, but yeah, like I finished it, and now that I'm concerned that Yor might start to pick it up and get addicted now that she's listening to this. Hi, Yor. Yeah, I've for the last few weeks I've been like mentioning I've been playing into Yor, and so she's been worried she might get into it and get really into it.
That's why I never started it yet. I was like, I might not come back for a while.
Yeah, it does seem to be that kind of game.
I'm scared of it happening.
Well, on the plus side, you could always drag in a few friends with you, multiplayer.
Mayhaps, yes, mayhaps.
Let's see. Other than that, I think that covers most of it, really. I've been just waiting for a Yu-Gi-Oh card to finally come down in price, and it seems to finally be doing that.
Ooh,
you Arch Nemesis Protoss? It's one of the last cards I need for my old Sword Soul deck, just to have it as a part of a collection. You play any trading card games? I forget.
Not in recent years, no.
What did you used to play?
It's a big commitment. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I played Digimon, I played Pokemon. I always wanted to get into Magic too, but I just never did.
Yeah. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh! Does have a Master Duel if you ever wanted to try it out. It's pretty free-to-play friendly, but granted, that's also a bit of a time commitment, so...
Yeah, we'll see. I've considered getting back into things, or getting into new things. Yeah, Commander... Maybe...
Yeah.
Man.
At the very least, you should take a look at some of the new archetypes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because there's a lot more quote-unquote waifu archetypes.
Oh man. Not the waifu invasion.
Well, yeah, especially the one where it's basically just like VTubers. It's literally VTubers.
I think we talked about that a little bit before in chat.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is one of my is my card game. So, but yeah.
Well, if I give it a try, I'll let you know. If I
Sounds
have to pop
good.
in and take a look.
And just to know, if you're gonna, it probably runs best on PC, arguably, but not for the reason you think.
Oh.
Yeah, the PlayStation version is a bit connectivity issues, unfortunately. If you're playing the solo modes, it works fine, but otherwise, you don't want it on PC or even Switch. Actually, it oddly runs better on Switch than it does on the PlayStation.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
but good to know. Well. Good to know.
Yeah. Other than that, I think that's it. And so thank you for having me on, Sleepy, and I don't think there's anyone else in the waiting room, so I'll let you get to your next guests.
Thank you very much for chatting with me.
Likewise, thank you for having me. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye. Hi, Yor. Thank you very, very much for the raid. Sorry about that. I am in fear, and that I've never felt fear once in my life, not ever. I hope that you had a good rest of your stream. Not enough singing left. It wasn't too long. Thank you for the follow, Nizime. Welcome. You are now Starshine, and you live here. Hi, Gift of Gab. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. We are towards the tail end of our media review, which you got to hear your side of a little bit earlier when we chatted about Epic and the tiniest bit about Hades. I hope you guys had a fantastic time in that cave over there. You're always welcome to stay, as well as your readers. But if you want to get up and do anything, do some after stream care, please do. I know you're also in EST. It's 11 o'clock. If you're getting a little eepy, go curl up in bed. Yeah. Oh, thank you very, very much. Thank you. I can also do this. Glasses aren't normally here. But we're doing analysis today. Smart people wear glasses, right? I have reading glasses. Okay, Kami can talk for a few minutes before he has to go to bed because he falls asleep at 11:10 promptly. Chug the water. Stay hydrated, bitch. Damn. Kami, boo.
Ooh.
Boo. Thank you for your patience. How are you?
I'm fine. I was getting a little sleepy, but I'm okay now.
Wake up.
I'm up. I know the stream's lagging a little bit.
No. Oh no. Oh, it is. No, you did this, Kami.
No.
You did this. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's all right. They'll catch up with us. Yours not getting any memes. That's fine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, yours. Okay, Kami, what you got? How was your October? What'd you do?
Hey, my October was good. I don't trying to think of what other medias I consumed, but I don't think I do much besides like Dun Da Dun and which has been discussed already a few times here, so I know I don't need to really go over that. But I did listen to Tyler the Creator's album Chromacopia, so and I could talk about that a bit since I've listened to it probably a dozen times already. But yeah, it's a really good album, I think. I enjoyed it a lot, but like it's, I guess, focuses a lot about like I guess growing up in a way, like because like throughout the album you hear little snippets of his mom giving him like little life lessons, but like there is like a little like chaos throughout the album too, like there's some songs where he's a bit more like braggadocious, or like there's a song which is pretty much just like him and then a few other features like just going at it like a almost like as if they're like rapping at like a lunch table, or like the lunch
Like in the calf.
Yeah, like in the cafeteria at school or something like that, kind of.
Yeah, an intimate vibe.
But yeah, but I was just gonna go over a few of the songs that like I thought had like pretty like deep how do I say they're like pretty kind of like deep, I think. Like the first one I was thinking of like was this song Noid, which as the title suggests is about like his paranoia, like due to like being famous and stuff like that, and like he's like always having to look out, like see if like people are like watching him and stuff like that, like or
Yeah.
he also I guess mentions like if like see what well there was a music video that was along with it that's like half of the song, but like it does a pretty good job of like showing like it's a very good like visualization of like what going on in the song lyrics, like in a song you have what seems to be a fan coming up with towards him like with like a phone camera, with like a phone like trying to like take pictures with him and stuff, but like because of his paranoia you also see like it looks like she's holding a gun, which he's like or you have a scene where
Hi, Nate.
he's
Also,
driving down the
AKA
road, like he's always like looking over like in the rearview mirror because he thinks another car is following him and whatnot, or
Yeah.
he's looking in the mirror and thinks he sees himself getting robbed, even though that's not happening in real life. But yeah, that was one of the songs, and he did a really good job with the sample as well, because it's like the sample from the song is like from a I guess it's from like a Zambian band, and like songs like from the 70s, and like I looked up on Genius, and like it has like a rough translation of what the lyrics to that song is, like what you use for the chorus of the song, and it's like pretty much like saying like, when you come at my house, please be respectful, because I don't like talking too much. Talking too much breeds gossip. So like, which really goes in line with the whole theme of that song being about paranoia. Yeah, there's that, and there's one of his other songs like called like Darling I, which he talks about like how he pretty much falls in love like really fast, I guess, like and doesn't really want to be tied down to one person, but like also doesn't want the people he's with to be tied down as well. So it's not like just like you would probably hear from most rappers, like if they were with multiple women, they'd want them all to himself. But for Tyler, it's not that situation. Like he doesn't want someone to be tied down to just him as well. So and that's kind of what he goes over in that song. There's just like so many good songs on this album, like, but
They
like
really are.
like even though that's how I describe the song, like it's such a good song, like just like what's it called, like hearing it's a good song, like, and like hearing like the feature on that song is Tizo Touchdown, like his vocals are like so good, like the Darling, I Keep Falling in Love, like it's so catchy.
Yeah. Just bangers. Many good features too on the album. Like dang.
And like
all out.
or like there's songs like there's like a song talking about like a pregnancy scare he had with one of the women he was with, and like how he didn't think he was ready to be like a parent and stuff like that, and like and just like him talking to her, and then at the end it's like her talking to him like about like how she'd be okay if like we kept it, if like it was kept a secret that it was his child and stuff like that, but like and all that. There's also song towards like the end of the album, which he begins with like his mom comparing him to his father again, who wasn't in his life. So he's like throughout the song like trying to like, it's like saying like, "Mama, I'm chasing a ghost." Like he doesn't know who the person that she keeps comparing him to, and because like throughout his career he disliked his father because he thought that he didn't want to be in his life, like and just like left. But you find out at the end of the song that it was actually his mom that kept him out of his life, which it's kind of like a mind fuck for him, because like he doesn't find this out till he's already in his 30s, and like
changes
so,
everything, really.
Like, but obviously, like, he's not gonna be angry at his mom about that or anything like that, but like, it's kind of just crazy for him, since like he just went his whole life thinking that his dad was just a deadbeat dad that didn't want to be in his life when he really wanted to be there for him. But yeah,
it's sad.
but those are just some of like what I thought were like the highlights of the album. Like, it's just a good listen, like from start to finish. Like, and I would definitely recommend checking it out. I know you've already listened to it, but yeah.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else I really did in October besides like stuff I've already done before. Like I played like Lethal Company on stream with you and Yama.
That's fun.
Didn't really play much games in October now that I think about it.
We had the exact opposite experience.
Most of the time I was either just like watching streams, like, or like watching your streams and stuff like that, so like I just didn't have time to play much games.
You can go play games, Kami. He's like, yeah, Sleepy keeps me here. I can't play games, guys. I'm trapped in her basement. Like, what? No. My goodness.
No, I mean, I plan to play more games. Like, you already know, I bought Persona 5 Royal, and I also bought Rain Code on Steam, so I should hopefully be able to play those in November. It just depends how things go. I really watch any other. Well, oh yeah, I guess there was another anime I watched besides Dan Da Dan. I've talked to you about it before. Like it's just like a very cute, wholesome kind of anime. Like what's the name of it?
I don't remember either. Oh God.
Yeah, it's like How I Attended an All Guys Mixer. Like, yeah, where I need to catch up on it. I was reading the manga. I don't know if any other chapters came out of the manga, but I need to continue watching the anime. But yeah, it's just silly cute. Like 3 college guys go to or invite the main character Tokiwa and his other 2 guy friends are invited to Mixer by one of his classmates named Suo, yeah. And they find out that they are cross-dressing as guys because like they work at a cross-dressing bar, but like just they end up like really like kicking it off with them, and like they just have like really cute, wholesome relationships. And yeah, it's a good read if you read the manga or check out the anime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that was about it for October for me. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Thank you for joining in on this Kami podcast.
Thank you for coming to the Kami podcast. Check in next time. Thanks for chatting with me, Kami.
Of course. And I guess it's Luna's turn. Talk to you next time.
Yeah, talk to you soon. Be good. Take care. It's my wife.
Hello. Hello. I got surprised because stream is a little bit delayed, so I'm just like,
wait, huh? How are you, Bubble?
Alright, how are you?
Hanging in there.
Hanging in there, tired.
Hanging in there.
All
Tired.
right. We played the same games.
We did. We played them together.
I want to play more Rabbit and Steel.
Me too.
I just
Oh
want
my
to stay
god.
here and just play Rabbit and Steel.
Me too.
I mean, you already talked about it, but you know, Bullet Hell, raid boss Bullet Hell, it's fun, and all the little character designs are very cute.
Apparently there's like 4 or 5 classes we have to unlock.
Are you serious? They added new classes?
They've had them. We
Wait,
just
what?
didn't unlock them ever.
What? Okay.
And they're gonna add more apparently.
Well-
Those are just the ones that already exist.
Well,
Because when I was
time.
It is. I was trying to find an image like for the slideshow like yesterday, right? I'm like, can I just get like an in-game image? And then it was like class tier list and listed like 4 or 5 that I was like, wait, what? Is this like a fan class? No.
Nope. Okay. Well, I guess that means that's what we're. We need to finish
Yeah.
Persona so we can just play this every Friday.
Exactly. Exactly.
And what else? We were here. You talked about that. Cute little duo escape room puzzle solving thing. We got out of that much faster than a lot of other people, and we were only nerfed by the game itself.
It's true.
Okay, I do have
We're
a
just
few
too
more
good.
though. I did play all 3 mainline Spy Fox games on my birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, what do I have to talk about? Oh yeah, that's right. I played Spy Fox. That was a nice little, you know, childhood nostalgia. I had only played the first one and the third one. I never owned the second one. So like actually going through the second one, I was like, I have to actually think about this.
I have to actually think about this because I just don't know it.
Yeah,
With
and
the
then
experience of nostalgia and adult
Mhm.
adult Spy Fox figuring out.
And even as an adult, I was just like, it would have taken me forever to figure this out as a kid.
You're like, take that, young me. I got this.
Right? Finish all 3 of them in one stream. Incredible.
Right.
But yeah, a little point and click game. I mainly grew like I had Spy Fox obviously, but then like the one that I really played was Freddy Fish, so it was a different experience. It was nice.
Yeah.
What else have I played? Oh, I gifted it to you. Web fishing.
I still gotta try web fishing.
We can just open up web fishing. It's literally like it's very Animal Cross-esque, right? Obviously, when you just like take a look at it, and it's comfy, and all you do is just like you just fish. But the thing is, you can catch an absurdly large fish, and like the fish graphics, they're all 2D. So like, you can catch a very very large fish, and it would just be flat.
I love fish.png.
it's pretty funny, and yeah, it's just a little comfy game, and you're just grinding and getting fish. That's it.
Cute.
It's got some funny little jokes in it. It's that are not for kids. There is a
Watch out, kids.
yeah. I mean,
Do not.
there's titles in it, and one of them is like "good boy" or "good girl."
Hey,
So you know what it implies.
That's very wholesome. No, it implies good boy, good girl.
There's also a MILF shirt, and by MILF I mean man I love fishing.
Man, I love fishing. Man, I love frogs. Man, I love French fries. Man. Man.
What else have I done? I mean, does it count if I watched it the very 1st of November because we were so fucking busy in October? Happened before the media reveal.
I'll count it.
Alright. I watched The Cat Returns for the very first time.
I love the cavern. How did you feel about it?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was very just like whimsical and cute, and like I had always seen trailers of it, and I'm like, oh, I really want to watch them. Like as a kid, I'm like, I really want to watch this movie, but like I just couldn't get my hands on it ever. And then as an adult, I've like, I really need to watch this movie, but just like never sat down and had the time to. And then I did it, and it was fun and
It's so
wholesome and very cute. And I can understand if Baron was a bunch of people's furry awakening.
Oh yeah. Very, very understandable.
He's so cool. Like
He's
what the fuck?
something.
Like he's one cool cat. That's for
He
sure.
is one cool cat. And Luna knows about cool cats.
He's such a furry awakening that, you know, even the main character has her own furry awakening.
Truly. And can you blame her?
No, I can't. I actually can't. I was like, oh, Baron, wow.
Have you seen Whisper of the Heart?
No, I have not, but I have seen that he is also in Whisper of the Heart.
Yeah, The
that's,
Cat
like-
Returns is actually a spin-off of that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like the second one, or like the what's it called? The sequel. Sort of.
Cat
Is
Returns
it?
is just a spin-off. It's not a sequel.
Okay.
What's wrong about Good Boy? Nothing's wrong with Good Boy. Unless you're a bad boy.
What else have I consumed? Yes. Vocaloid or vsynth group producers Flavorfully. That's what I've consumed in music.
Oh,
I sent you the songs actually.
yes.
Wayward Romance is a bop. I can't stop listening to it. It's so good.
So good.
Wayward Romance is so good. And then I realized that they're the same group that did Butcher Vanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also a bop.
Which is also a bop. You know what is also a bop? Raw Dog.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Raw Dog is a bop. You're not wrong.
It is, and I just, how did they get that vsynth to sound literally like a human being? I have no idea.
It's scary. It's scary and cool.
Scary. They have another song called Weather Girl, which is also very nice. I haven't listened to it as much just because like I've actually been learning Wayward Romance, but but it's also very good. It's kind of like melancholic, it's sad, but all of their songs that they've released so far, it's only 4, but still flavorfully.
Yes.
I just realized that like together it's like flavorfully, but like it's spelled flavorfully. I'm stupid.
You're not stupid. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah, give Flavor Foley a listen. They've got some bops. They got some
do.
real good bops.
Very good bops.
And I think that's it for me. I did not consume too much media. Oh wait, no, that's a lie. Casper Cattuccini, Ghost Schools and Monsters came out.
Ghost Schools
That
and
man
Monsters
did a
came
whole
out.
goddamn music video and produced a whole song and sang
Somehow.
it. Music lyrics, MV, illustration, the entire 9 yards by himself. How did he do that? I
have
don't
no
know.
idea. I
don't know. I don't know.
I wish I knew.
And then
What is
for
Bob's?
his,
What do you mean?
I don't know. And then for his fucking birthday, he did 24 Hour Cinderella, and did the same thing where he just
Somehow.
sang the whole thing with harmonies and all, the whole 9 yards.
Not even
Obviously
a super
didn't
long
produce
time
them.
frame
I don't know how he did it.
from each other.
He in his birthday stream also said that so the beginning of that little music video is just like a simple animation with him in the karaoke bar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it switches over to like what it looks like in Yakuza during the chorus, right? And he goes, that second half where it changes outside of the karaoke bar didn't exist when I woke up that morning.
Oh my
And I go, what?
Bro.
And he was late for stream because his render crashed 15 minutes before he was supposed to go live.
I feel this. Oh no.
And then he was like, yeah, I did everything in Sony Vegas. And I go, what?
I don't know what he did. I don't know how he did it. I don't know anything, actually.
I don't understand. I don't understand him. He's an enigma, and I must study how he's done this.
I believe.
But yeah, I'm done gushing about my Kamiyoshi. That's all I've consumed for October.
Okay, Babu. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for chatting with me. I love you.
I love you too. I hope you have a very good rest of your night. I'll let you chat with the starshines, and I'm probably gonna go off and head to bed since it is 11:30.
It do be. I hope Mimi's find you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. There she goes. There goes my wife, my best friend. And now, I think I'm gonna call it there. We've been here, wow, 3.5 hours. I'm about to wither away. That's gonna be it for me today, Starshines. I think we'll do an alien stage watch along at my lunch break tomorrow. I'll put up a waiting room or something and say in the Discord, mayhaps, maybe in the evening actually, because it'll only take like half an hour to get through everything and yap about it a little. That will be an unpublished VOD on Twitch. I don't know if YouTube will yell at me, we'll see. Thank you for chatting with me about all the media that you consumed during October. Thanks for listening to me yap about mine. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for indulging me. Starshines are fantastic. Let me find someone to raid over in the world of Twitch. Bear, chicka, bear, bear. Oh, there are so many people live right now. Okay, dang. Oh my gosh. Let's raid Keiko. I like how I see the category art and this PvP grade. Follower only chat. Okay, maybe we won't go there. That's silly. It's cute though. I'll probably lurk. Let me see really quick what we got here. Bear, chicka, bear, bear. Bear, bear, bear. Thank you, Dark Lucia. I hope you're doing well. Also, I didn't get to answer earlier. It's hard to pick one single favorite Pokemon, but I love Mimikyu and identify with it a lot. Yeah, I hope you do, Festus. Let us know if you do. Dang. Top 5 Pokemon who need a hug. Me. Okay, let's read Sola. Yeah, let's read Sola. Sola's back from Canada, but maybe shouldn't have left. And they're still a ghost. We'll raid over into Sola. You guys be good. I'll let you know about the alien stage watch along stream. I love Cubone. If you are raiding with us on Twitch and you want to do a raid message, we typically do Sleepy Invade with or without the follower emote like Kami just demonstrated. Be nice to Sola. Have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna put this away. I gotta put the TV card away before for anything else. But I will see you guys soon. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good rest of your night. See ya. This is your star caller Sleepy Sheep signing out. I pet you. I pet you guys. Stop it. How dare you? How dare? Let's be financially responsible. I can't stop winning. I don't have a mix-it-up audio source on this, so you probably didn't even get to hear that. Maybe now you will. Aw, dang it. Apparently not. Bye, YouTube!